What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy, and you guys are watching Morphs. We've got an amazing guest tonight, folks. Absolutely excited to have these guys on. We have John and Christine from Triforce Morphs. If you're in the PA area or go anywhere to, I don't know what all shows they go to. I know basically if it's in PA, they're definitely there. I'm sure they go all over the place as well, but we'll find that out too. I'm excited to have them on. They might be a little nervous, but you know what? I told them before they know it, it's going to be 11 o'clock, and they were like, where did the time go? So let's bring them on, and we'll go through, say hi to everybody afterwards and all that fun stuff. All right, never mind. It's Darth, John, and Christine.
What's up?
No, is it now? Which helmet is that? Which Vader helmet is the Black Series or
old school 1978 edition or whatever? The old what the heck? Lucasfilms. It's just an old old Halloween mask one.
Nice, dude. That's actually probably worth something.
Oh yeah, it's a really old school one. I got the Black Series helmets and stuff downstairs.
Oh, okay. See, you guys have to come up for the barbecue, and then I'll show you the Star Wars collection in the man cave.
Oh,
you'll love that.
Can't wait.
So let's go through, and there's a lot of new faces in the chat here tonight. So welcome everybody that's new. If you're not already following John and Christine, their social media their info is in the description down below. Also, do me a favor, everybody, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button, and comment in chat, all that good stuff. Any super chats, anything like that goes towards my ultrasound fund. So all that's greatly appreciated as well. And then also, I should have had this screen up beforehand. Give me 1 second. But Nathan from Infinite Possible Pythons gave me this idea because, Jeremy's an idiot. And 1 second here. Let me find a video. Excuse any background noise. But I always say about clicking the join button because I have like a Patreon group thing here for YouTube. And some people see the join button and some people don't see the join button. And Nathan pointed that out. So everybody, if you would like, it's just another way to support the channel. There's some extra perks with it depending on which tier you get. The highest tier, like there's things like special shirts, discounted snakes, first access to any snake that's going up for sale, stuff like that. But here is I tried to put the link. Hold on, let me try this again. Paste. There we go. We gotta hold on, Kike. Kike already beat me to it. Kike, thank you so much, brother. I greatly appreciate it. I really, really, truly do. So there is the link, everybody, right there. Go check that out. That should take you to where you can do the join up for the Patreon group thing. We actually just had our first live last night. I really scrambled because I was over with Nathan and Danny and Chris and all those guys. Needless to say, I didn't get home till it was like at least 8, if not 9 o'clock, something like that. Rushed around and then did a live stream with some of the members at like a little after 10. No, it was actually a little after 9. I forget what time it was. We went to like almost midnight though. So it was a fun time, a couple hours long, just like little live. Anyway, let's go through and say hi to everybody. Eric, what's going on? Kingdom, what's up? Rob, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Scooters, you're a new face, but I saw you posting up about this stream left and right. So thank you very much for getting the word out there. I greatly appreciate it. We've got our buddy Nathan. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, brother. Straight Blast, what's going on? Gina. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Gina. Am I saying it right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. I butcher names all the time, so if I butcher someone's name, I apologize.
It's one of our partners in crime right there.
Oh, snap. Jose, what's up? Phil, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Let's see here. Tammy, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. CRM, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. You're a new face as well. Thank you very much for watching it tonight. Ray, what's up, brother? Ray, I'm still jealous of that Exanti clown, bro. I really am. That thing's just stunning. My one friend stopped by today, and they were actually complimenting me about your Exantic clown. I was like, yeah, that thing is freaking awesome. So super happy for you, dude. That is one stunning animal. Fox, what's going on? You're a new face as well. Thank you for tuning in. Kike, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Clint, what's going on? Curtis, another new face, I do believe. Thank you for tuning in. Skulls, thank you for tuning in as well. Let's see here. Sacred Serpents, what's going on? Chantrell, thank you for tuning in. Matt, the Ball Python Project, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. All right. There's so many people. Chuck, what's going on? Glenn, thank you for tuning in, dude. Robert, thank you for tuning in. Wow, there's just everybody. All right. I apologize, everybody, if I haven't gotten to your shout outs. We've got 41 people in here already, and we're 6 minutes in. This is like, wow. This is mind blowing. So I apologize. Jesse, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Creative, what's going on? If I missed you guys in the comments, I apologize. I'm down here at the bottom already. Thomas, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Let's get to John and Christina, everybody, because nobody wants to hear me talk like this. Like, yeah, everybody's tired of hearing my voice. John and Christine, tell us a little bit about yourselves and what got you guys into breeding, keeping, all that good stuff.
You want to tell her to do what?
You want me to tell them how?
Yeah, you can tell them how I got into snakes and how
I was raised with them. My dad and my brother had snakes, so we just had them as pets.
Okay.
Saw an Exoterra tank and fell in love with it, and he was like, "What can I put in there?" And he was like, "No snakes." And I was like, "You can't put a snake in there." So he took him to his first show. He bought chameleons.
Ooh, okay.
He bought a pinstripe male ball python and a spider male ball python. He didn't want snakes, but he wanted to get over his fear of them. So we took him home, had him a couple days, and he takes them out of their cage and he holds them. Well, they were babies, and the one struck at him. We had an ottoman in our living room, so it was, it was padded. He drops it, he flies over the ottoman.
I'm done.
And he goes to our bedroom. I'm laughing hysterically. So I take them, I put them back up in their cage, and he peeks out the door and he goes, "What did you do with them?" And I was like, "They're in their cage." And he just starts screaming, "They're going to kill you. They're going to kill you." And I'm like, "No."
True story shit right here. Like, I was devastated. Like, I was scared to death of these things. I thought all snakes were venomous when I started. Like, I had no whatever about snakes and reptiles in general. I like dogs and cats and stuff like that, but I knew nothing about reptiles. So basically, like I said, I bought snakes to get over my fear because I seen them all at the shows, and I'm like, if everybody has all this gorgeous ass stuff, how bad can it be? So that's when I basically just dove into the internet, dove into meeting people and learning about this stuff, and then I just been obsessed with it since. This is basically like 12 years ago now.
That's everybody seems like they have a really great story as how they what hooked them on it, or like there's so many great, I just think everybody has such a great story and mine's just blah. Like when I had Kai from Lucas Landon and Royals on, he talked about this. They were doing some island thing over in I forget where, and like the guy told him that he could basically steal a snake off the island if he put it in his pocket. Like, something you can't make up. Everybody's got such a great story, and I don't have that. But we've got the one and only Danny from DTMG here. Mr. Grumpy is here.
He wouldn't miss this.
So my fire hazards. Go Eagles.
Danny, I hope your pants have dried off since yesterday.
I heard that you had to have an excuse to make sure you made it home okay.
Yeah. Danny had to. The waitress was going to write him an excuse note just in case an officer decided to give Danny a hello check. But it was a rather interesting dinner we had there. It was funny as hell.
And he blamed the drink, right? It wasn't actual pee, because I'm sure it was with Danny in it.
No, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Alan must know. Christine, what are you drinking?
Crown Royal and cranberry. Crown Royal apple and cranberry.
And then the ultimate, if you don't know now, you know, screwball in a Mando cup.
I gotta have a Mando cup. I love the Mando cup. It was the funniest thing ever. Like, if Danny
he didn't never live the end of it, Jeremy.
John, I tell you, like, Danny was sitting there holding the menu like this, it was a tall menu, and he was talking to me, and I hear this loud clang, and I look over, and he looks over, and it's like just this wave of beer just flowed right to him. Like, he had this look on his face like he just couldn't believe what happened.
That's awesome.
Everybody just laughed hysterically. It was absolutely priceless.
Where did you guys go? Where was it?
Oh, what was the name of that place, Nathan? It was really good.
Oh man,
I don't remember the place
called the Bedwetter. When he comes picture on the wall called the Bedwetter when he comes back in.
He was there patting himself dry, just like out in the middle of all the table. It was hilarious. I was surprised the waitress didn't, go in there to help out, but she said she was going to let him handle that part. But it was funny. Here we go, Plumsteadville.
Plums.
And
welcome to Buck, PA.
All I know is they had an amazing prime rib dip. That was an awesome freaking sandwich there.
Prime rib dip, huh?
Yeah. Oh, and then like Danny didn't really talk me into it, but it was like some rose petal thing, but it was like diced up onions, kind of like onion rings or something like that. He called them rose petals. I don't know. I think he's trying to make a move on me, possibly.
Like the
blooming onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the blooming onion thing. Yeah.
What the hell is he saying?
No. yeah, that's another thing. Get this. All right. So I got two of Danny's ARS display cases, okay, on Saturday when I went over there. And I got home, and I got the thing. It's like, you know what? He never gave me the keys. I was like, Danny probably just put them in the boxes. I'm probably good. No need to worry. So I go, and I just started opening up the boxes. I was like, he gave me the boxes and the cases, but no keys. I can't lock the things.
Oh, man.
So I'm either going to have to get them from him later, or he's going to have to give me the number so that way I can order new keys. Something.
Jesus.
What's up, Mitzi?
Hello.
So how many years have you guys been doing the breeding thing and doing shows and all that?
We got into shows fairly quick because when we jumped into this, like I said, she left a lot out at the beginning of the story. When I saw the Exoterra tank, we got into chameleons. But we dived into bearded dragons, geckos, leopards, cresties, and other species of lizards and stuff at first. So we did that for a while there. So we were breeding some geckos, breeding some bearded dragons, and then that's when we jumped into snakes. But we got into Hamburg. We met up with a guy that we know. He's like, yo, you got some animals? You bred a couple things. We bred some cresties, and some leopard geckos. So I'm like, okay. So we went on a table with him. So that's how we broke in the breeding. Vending was our first show. Was Hamburg. And then we did an oak show. In the beginning, we didn't have much, and we didn't do really that well, but that's how we started. And then it just trickled into doing more and more as we went on, into other species of animals, boas, balls, and other stuff like that.
But now you're basically just all doing ball pythons, or you're not really doing anything else now, correct?
We have some Mexican black king snakes. We do have a couple womas from Australian womas.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a couple of them. We have some hog noses that are still young. We just broke back into hog nose. We had some years ago, but we had to get out of them, and we got back into them. Long story short, we moved about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago, and we had a full basement. When the duration of the house, one end to the other, we had 3 different rooms, so we were able to get away with doing a lot more different stuff. When we had to move, we had a short time frame. They basically said, "You got to roll. You got 30 days." So we basically moved into a smaller house and basically made one of the big upstairs bedrooms and another bedroom, the snake facility. Basically, I said, if we're gonna, and then we narrowed everything down. I said, we're gonna do one thing. We're gonna do one thing right and do it to the best of our ability. And we decided balls, and that's where we're at today.
nice. Man, you guys, there's a lot of new faces in this chat tonight, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, just thank you, everybody. Greatly appreciate all the support. I want to take a minute to thank the sponsor of this week's episode, though, because we've got this is like a record, I think. 16 minutes in, and we're almost at 50 people. We're at 49. This is a record.
That's awesome.
What's up, Kai? Thanks for tuning in, bro. All right, so here is the sponsor of this week's episode.
Gettysburg Reptile Expo LLC is located at the All-Star Event Complex in Gettysburg. 45,000 square feet, 125 plus vendors, and top quality breeders, folks. 270 plus tables. They've got pythons, boas, colubrids, lizards, turtles, and more. If you're looking for a snake rack or an incubator, they've got sea serpents set up there, so they've got you covered. If you're a breeder looking for that missing piece for your project, or a pet owner looking for your next scaly friend, or if you need feeders for your snakes or your lizards, Gettysburg has you covered, folks. This is one show you don't want to miss. The next show dates are November 12th, 2022, March 18th of 2023, and July 15th of 2023 as well. Showtimes are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Make sure you're there, folks. Also check them out on their Facebook, their Instagram, and their website. And this is one show, folks, you don't want to miss. Gettysburg Reptile Expo, LLC.
Thank you, Joe, and the Gettysburg Reptile Expo. It's a true honor to be partnered up with you guys. And John, Christine, Nathan, I have you guys to thank for a lot of that as well, for steering Joe in my direction. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. It was I'm still shocked, but it was a great honor and privilege to even be thought of for that.
Just so you know, Gina in the comments, the one we were saying we can't pronounce, that's Joe's wife.
It's Joe's wife.
Oh,
yeah.
So
So yeah, Joe and Gina are family to us. They are literally as family can get. Love them.
Awesome.
And,
well, thank you, Gina, as well. I greatly appreciate it.
Everybody who hasn't been in a Battlefield show in
Gettysburg,
oh my God, I messed that all up. The Gettysburg show, come on out and see it. Like it's incredible, and it's only building.
I say it is probably the nicest show I've been to. And that's not a lie.
It's so much. Yeah.
You've got top quality breeders. You've got space to actually move around in, which I think is the big key. You've got space to walk.
Yes.
And you got
so many tables. Like, it's just a great show.
So many different vendors, too, coming from all over. We got guys coming from Connecticut, guys coming down from West Virginia, Maryland, all coming up to it. So it's growing and it's growing.
And people as far as New York coming, because I know Eric from Drop Time, he's from New York. I know that's not a short drive for him, because I think when he came to the barbecue, I think he said that was like 3 or 4 hours of a drive.
You heard me just mess up, which a lot of people are doing. It's not Battlefield anymore. It is Gettysburg. They are not affiliated, not even a little bit. It's Gettysburg show, and then somebody else has the Battlefield show, not affiliated whatsoever.
Yeah.
So basically, the one you want to go to is Gettysburg. Even though even I messed it up. A lot of people are right now.
We're only human. We're only human. But all right. So Woodrow, aka Joe, thank you, brother. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I mean, it is a true honor.
There he is. Woodrow Taylor. Oh, jeez. And it is LLC. You got to put the LLC on the back end of it because, like I said, all the stuff with the other show.
Yeah.
So.
And Nathan says Joe and his aliases.
Woodrow. Love it.
Joe loves her.
Let's see here. Danny's. I guess they have to show the special need breeder at the end who rides the short bus.
Hey, now. I never claimed to be a breeder. I never claimed not to love the back of the bus.
Oh shoot! Everybody, if you watched any of the promos, I told you that tonight was going to be a great episode, and there's going to be tons of information. The chat, you're going to have Danny, I'm sure, popping in here with being Danny, and it's just, yeah, it's going to be a blast tonight, everybody. I promise you. So yeah, let's see here. If I could read my chicken scratch. All right, so you guys have been in the industry a while. How was it from when you started to now?
Way different.
Way different world. Even still trying to understand it even today. Like I said, it's moving fast. And in the beginning, like I said, a lot of people in the beginning didn't really want to help people out. I'll tell you that. Like I got a lot of wrong and bad information in the beginning just to derail us. Basically temperatures, I'm talking all kinds of stuff. When to pair, what would you say? Like, I don't even know how to describe it, how bad the information was. It was just insane.
Everybody was out for themselves.
Right.
They didn't want to see anybody else succeed. And if you found a mentor that you actually trusted and they liked you, that was the way to go.
Yep.
Now, we never really found a mentor until later. And then I guess you can say Joe Taylor became a mentor for us, at least with the shows.
Right.
Okay.
Nobody walked us. We hit every wall there was and learned from our own mistakes.
I never had anybody tell me how to do this right. Even when, like I said, even Joe, I was pretty much established of a lot of mistakes at that point. The mentors to us that treated us with respect, that still treat us with respect today, were like guys like Ian from Outback. Basically has been one of the greatest people I ever met doing this to us. Joe Taylor. And not really many others that can really sit there and just like reach out and be like, they were pinnacles. Kevin Carpenter. Guy, he doesn't do this so much anymore, but he's still involved in the reptile world. Really great guy. These guys basically helped us out when we went through some bad times. There's a lot of bad times that we wanted to quit. I mean, it's like anything when it's rough, you want to quit. Like, but I kept going. And these guys
that's
about the quicksand.
So that'd be one thing. Like everybody shows off the pod, like the great glory moments of the hobby. It's a lot of people don't see the down points of it, the negative side of it. And it's like you don't get to where you guys are at unless you go and you keep pushing through that.
Right. Yep. There's things like beginner's luck. I have coached a lot of people. Basically, I don't know if you want to call coach, but like mentored a lot of people. And I've seen some serious, crazy beginner luck, and I've seen some guys that didn't have such good luck. It literally depends who you are and how lucky you get, and how much you absorb, basically, and how much you apply. So, like I said, I don't know how to really put that in the words of. Like I said, I got a buddy, Mel. He does all the right stuff, but just bad things happen. Incubator mess. He was out of town. Comes home, not good. And then you got other guys that basically just like turn that thing on, boom, we got eggs, and boom, and then 6 survive, and they're all freaking recessive, and they're all like, oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever. And it's like, how the hell did that just happen? I haven't even done that in 10 years.
Sounds like somebody else I know that's in the chat here tonight.
Oh,
Nathan.
Nathan, she says. No,
Nathan's Danny, like, for as much as that man curses the odds gods, I would have to say he either was like doing some sacrificing of something or like kissing some major butt.
I'll tell you right
last two clutches.
Them odd gods kissed my ass this year. They did not. No, they did not kiss my ass. They basically turned around and mooned me.
Yeah, the odds are not in our favor at all.
But it comes with it. Like years ago, I got upset. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like we did all this and not really something to show for it at the end. But I get it. We've had good luck and I've had bad luck.
Yeah.
The last couple months have just been one of those not so great. And it comes with it because guess what? What goes up must come down. What goes down must come. It will. Exactly. It will flip.
There's gonna be highs and lows. Like for me, every clutch I had this year, I got one of what I wanted.
That's awesome.
Now it wasn't necessarily always the right sex, but I at least hit what I wanted. So it's like I couldn't really complain all the time, but hey, they're beautiful animals. It is what it is. Yep. It's just part of the game.
At the end of the day, they are live animals. Like I said, you never want to sit there and look down at them and be like, oh, you're shit. You just don't want to do that.
Oh, but no.
You miss your odds and you're just like, damn, next year or year after, whatever it happens. I'm still chasing stuff we started 6 years ago. I'm not even kidding. It just hasn't happened yet. Like you do this, you do that, and it just what you're looking for didn't happen. But then you do other stuff, you have no idea. You're not even expecting anything, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, what just happened? And that it erases the stuff that didn't happen. And you're looking down at an animal like you had no idea it was coming. And that's like, it changes the direction of where you're going. 90% of what we do is where I didn't even start. I didn't even plan on going where I went. Stuff popped out and I'm like, well, you're pretty cool. Well, you're pretty cool. and they're behind me and around me and everywhere else in this house.
And we are going to start showing some stuff off here at some point, folks. So don't leave because you're going to start to see some eye candy here soon. Glenn wants to know what your goals for the future are and how far you want to take it.
All right. I never had goals to turn this into a business. That was never a thing with any of the stuff we bred. Now, with that being said, yes, it turned into a business. I basically breed to feed. Don't get me wrong. There's money at the end of the tunnel. We make some money doing this stuff and all that. It's great. But we bred to feed. I love this too much to stop, basically. It's not about money for us. It just literally, I just love to see what's coming next. And it's not like, I don't really know how to explain it. We're going to see where it takes us. Stuff's getting good. Stuff's getting, I don't know where it's going. And we're finding out. We just went on Morph Market this year, if that says anything, and we've made thousands of snakes at this point. And they sold local. I never planned on making this a business. But it's here now.
I will say this. The first time I saw your stand, and we'll get to talking about vending shows and stuff like that too later on as well. But your displays caught my eye off the start. Because I actually think the first time you put a post on Facebook or something, and I think I messaged you about them asking, hey, where did you get those? Because they were absolutely stunning. And like the green with it, they were absolutely gorgeous displays.
I appreciate it. Now they are acrylic displays. I won't tell anybody on here what the secret is to turn them that green. Well, I'll talk to you later on after the show.
All right.
I don't want to replicate it.
I say they were just, my jaw dropped, and I still like it. Just stands out, like it. They glow and they stand out, and it's like I don't know, moth to the flame. I guess you just go to it.
You said that right there. Like that.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
Danny's saying nice words for a change.
He is, and that's why I said he stopped me. I couldn't even. I don't even know what to say. I'm cheesing and stuff.
You're gonna make John cry, Danny. What are you doing here?
Bring it back up. Bring it back up. Put that back.
That'll be the last time Danny ever says a nice thing now to anybody.
It might be. At least it's on record. Yep. He won't say it where anybody knows.
Yeah. Danny, we love you, bro. We love you. That's one great thing with Danny. He's got he can take it, but he gives it back really good too.
Oh, he's great. Love the dude. like I said, I know we met a lot of people in the last couple of years. Danny became family too. Like I said, Danny, Nathan, great people.
Yep.
My buddy Christian Balls Deep, another great dude. Like these guys are family. They do good.
Chris is coming up. Where's my little sheet here? Chris is up. He's coming up on October 30th, so at the end of the month, right before the show, basically.
Yep.
So he'll be on here too.
Chris been doing this as long as us, basically.
Okay.
We basically started like the same time, and we met each other when we both had a couple snakes. So it's basically watching each other grow and just see what's up. He has some cool stuff too.
Awesome. We just hit a record, I think. I don't think I've ever, other than when we did the giveaway, we've never had more than 60 people. I don't remember ever seeing 60 people viewing. So thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. There are jinxes. We dropped down to 58. Go figure. Anyway, if you're not subscribed already, everybody, hit that subscribe button for me and hit the thumbs up, all that good stuff. As I said before, if anybody's new, super chats, all that good stuff that supports the channel goes to my ultrasound fund. And also John and Christine's information, all their social media and their Morph Market should be in the description down below. So check it out.
Who's calling me?
Let's see here. Stephen and Courtney, what's up? Good to see you.
Got somebody asking where we came up with the name.
I must have missed. Oh, wait. Here we go. Yep.
What does poly mean? Do you know?
Poly means more than one, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Poly would mean like two.
No, it is just us, too.
It's us, and our daughter is pretty much embedded in with the rocks and stuff. We do rocks as well. We do Triforce Treasures, which is basically all kinds of crystals and stuff like that. And we have our 16-year-old daughter. Basically, she's in on doing that. So she's part of the tri. But the original tri came from the tri-state area because we're from outside of Philadelphia. So it was tri-state area, and tri was initials for trust, respect, and integrity. Was
okay.
Force is because we have 2 kids in the military, basically special forces, whatever. And then, like I said, I'm a Zelda fan, as you can see. Got some link behind me. Triforce. And the Morphs is just, of course, of what we do. So that's how we came up with the name. Trust me, it took me almost a year and a half to come up with a name because we were just
John and Christine.
A lot of people in here, like
time.
We've seen a lot of faces. We were just John and Christine. What do? Snakes. And we are, like I said, it's yin and yang. One's what without the other. Like anybody usually mentioned us, it's John, Christine. It's so fun. Because we made this, like I said, we built this 100% together. She is as passionate about this as I am. I am the luckiest man in the world with that. Can't ask for anything better. Like, who wakes up every day and her wife's right next to them, want to do as much as you do, wants to know every detail of what they want to do. It's just,
my wife doesn't even want to do that. She doesn't really care what I do. She just go do it.
It's nuts. Like I wake up some mornings, I'm just like, wow. Because like I said, the first person we run in the incubator, see what heads pop out, it's big, boom, right in.
And see, I don't have that. I don't get about the only person that's excited to see what's going on down here is my 2-year-old daughter, Hadley. Like, she's the only one that really enjoys the snakes as much as me.
Send me the pictures, Jeremy. I'll get just excited with you, man. It's Christmas morning. Every single time one of them pop their nose out.
I will do that next time I have eggs because they're all hatched out. My season's been done for a while.
You can do 1, you can do 70, you can do like 100. Every single baby, I'm just as excited as the first day we ever started, and that's dead history. It's Christmas.
I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that because when I know that they're going to pip, I'm like a kid on Christmas Day checking them every morning and evening just to make sure that one didn't pip. And the second I see one pip, if it's before day 55, we're cutting. If it's on day 55, I'm cutting because I want to make sure there's no issues with them.
The day that ends is the day I'm done. The day I'll sell. The day I walk in that room and I'm not like, what's going on? What happened now? I don't even care. Like I said, if it's normal, it's like, but at least you came out. The day I'm done, the day I'll quit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I like the day that it doesn't excite me anymore. That's just when I got to hang it up. That's just when it, that's because then it's lost its purpose.
That's all it's about for me. Like I said, it never comes down to sales, never comes down to money. It's whatever. Just love seeing what the hell comes out. I love it. So,
and you guys have had you've produced a lot of killer stuff too, which we are going to show that off. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's do my picks of the week real quick, and then we'll start showing off some snakes, and then we'll get back into some other topics and stuff. How's that sound, everybody? All right, let's see here. My picks of the week. Now, they are in no specific order, but the last one is in a specific order because it is number one. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
The other ones aren't in any specific order.
Woodrow. Fucking Woodrow.
All right.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
Yep. First pick of the week. I always have to put it up on the big screen so that way I can read what it is. It's from Mutation Creation, and it's a Freeway Clown combo. No idea exactly if there's anything else, but Freeway Clown, that thing's absolutely beautiful looking.
Freeway Clown combo.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I like the head because the head I don't know. They're at the eye, it doesn't look real.
Pastel Freeway something.
Yeah, Pastel Freeway, then Lord knows what else is in there with it.
Yeah, really.
That there is one stunning animal. That's the first pick. Oh shoot, I missed a Florida Born. I missed your super. I'm sorry, dude. Thank you, Florida Born, so much for donating to the ultrasound fund. I greatly appreciate it, brother. I really, really do.
Hell yeah.
So hopefully we'll see. It takes however long it takes, but you know what? I look at it this way. When I get to it, because like we had talked the other night, John and Christine, like I basically have to, I'm starting like how you guys did, like not a whole lot of money there. It's just kind of trudging through it all, through the thick of it. And right now it's like, I know I need the ultrasound. And the best way I could think of to come up with the money to do it was anything that the YouTube channel makes, because technically it doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
We didn't do
that towards the ultrasound.
Yeah, we didn't do the ultrasound the last year.
This will be the second.
This will be the second full year for us with an ultrasound. So I totally feel you on what it takes to basically get there to build it up. And you'll get there, man. And like I said, it's going to go by like fast. And when you get there, and next thing you know, it's going to be like, boom, and then it'll be the next step. And keep trucking forward. But you're going to get there fast, man. This YouTube channel's blowing up. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe. How do you two people do it? Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Come on. Hit that like button.
Folks. Do it. Do it now.
There you go.
All right. Pick number 2. Now, I promise I was not paid to put this up here. It's from Danny from DTMG with his Lesser Batman.
Freaking bird food.
This thing in person, folks, yesterday.
I just saw this.
It is stunning.
This bird food. What are you talking about stunning? That's freaking bird food. Talks about all this damn bird food. This guy puts out a goddamn tan snake and acts like it's something special with a couple lines on it. Bird food. Come on with this shit. Snake.
You just broke Danny's heart right there, John.
I don't know. I think Kristen Balls Deep needs to make another meme feeding this to some pigeons.
Yes, Chris. Where is the meme?
Freaking Burford. He puts up a tan snake and acts like he did something special because it's his. Blah! Done.
Thomas, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
It's all
right. Chris, you heard it. You got to.
I know. I can't wait.
Chris fed my whole clutch to the birds for Danny. So, Chris, you can at least feed this to the birds for us.
Right? Lesser shit. Batman. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's cool. I just have to break the man's balls.
I do believe that might be going to stay with Nathan. I do believe.
Nathan.
Slightly undecided, but Nathan was eyeing it up pretty hard. So I'm thinking it's going to find its way home.
It's tan. It's not gold. Tan. Colorblind son of a bitch. Next snake. No.
The next snake is for the colorblind people. This one's right up my alley, and everybody's going to know exactly why it's number one. But this is a combo I've been dying for someone to make, because I know it's a couple years out for me, but I've been the first non-brown Batman.
Yeah, tan. Not far off, man. Go to color wheel. I gotta stop. Danny's gonna be complex. He's like, son of a bitch.
You got Danny in a corner just rocking back and forth.
Yeah, finally, somebody. He got everybody else in the corner talking to themselves.
All right. Here is the number one pick of the week, and it's in a TSK Exantic Freeway.
That I like. That it looks like bones.
Yeah,
it does. It really does. And I've been wondering what the Exantic Freeway would look like.
That's cool.
And then this popped up on my feed today. I was like, this was like meant to be, just, you know. So that's from Powerline Reptiles.
Okay.
And that is a beautiful freaking snake.
It gets 2 thumbs up. That is badass.
Yes. So that I now have another goal to shoot for with my Exantic project. So look out, everybody. That's on my goal list to hit next.
It looks like backbones. That's freaking cool.
Yeah. I'm anxious to see how that colors up. I really am.
It probably.
I didn't go with DG to that yet.
Yeah, it probably honestly got a color pretty damn good with that, because there's really not many browning genes in a highway to begin with, so it's probably gonna color
right.
pretty hard. Freeway. I mean, but yeah, it's probably gonna color really nice.
You're right. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I mean, and you know, yellow belly and asphalt. I mean, there's really nothing super brown about them, really.
Mm-mm.
But Powerline, awesome freaking snake. Congratulations on producing that sucker.
Kick ass. TSK line too. Nice.
Yep. And there's Danny chiming in with his bird food Exantic line. It would be better if it was VPI, plus it would be 100% more expensive.
You know what VPI is for? Very poor interpretation. So beat it, Danny.
I think Danny's just hurt.
VPI is very poor interpretation of Exantics.
I like it. We're going to run with that. I like that. Matt says it's going to be black and white. It won't color up. I hope not.
I'm with Matt. I think it's going to stay very similar to what it looks like now. The color might blow out a little bit, but I don't think it's going to turn brown.
Yeah, I think it'll. I'm right there with you. So I think it's just gonna. It's just gonna get better.
I think it's a good road.
Yeah. Yep.
Burping. Freaking, you showed that damn bird who made freaking snake of the week and shit. What the hell? You still love me. Next week we're gonna have a good time.
At Gettysburg, Danny's just gonna be having little things. He's gonna be throwing them across the aisle at you now.
We gotta put that next weekend in Rhode Island. Just us and him.
I can't wait to see him. Actually, I can't. We're going up to Show Me a Reptile show up in Rhode Island for our first show up that way, and we'll also be at Hamburg too. I got my buddy Scooter Serpents, who is Scott Krause. He'll be running our table at Hamburg. So if anybody wants to go check out Scooter stuff and Triforce stuff, it'll be at Hamburg show as well.
It'll be our first split show.
It'll be our first split show since we've been doing this.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, I was debating whether or not to go up to Hamburg because I really don't need anything.
Yeah.
But
you know what happens?
I don't know.
You don't need nothing. Don't go. You know who better?
Yeah, I know, but it's advertising too, just walking around wearing the shirt. So I don't know.
I got you with that. Just keep your damn pot. Don't bring any money in.
Leave the money and credit cards at home. Don't bring anything.
I'm the worst person to go. No, yeah, we're gonna go look, babe. Yeah. Yeah.
Phil, you're right. We do need to get them to go to a dinner or the breakfast, and hopefully you guys can make it to the 4th of July shindig.
We will definitely love to be there. Like I said, as long as
we don't have a show.
It doesn't line up in show. I get my daughter every weekend, but if it doesn't, I'd love to come out with you guys and hang out.
So the first one was a blast. This next one's going to be even better because I'm pretty sure Phil and Adam are going to be playing music for us possibly. And maybe we can get Dom to join in and play his ukulele with them because Dom can play Metallica on a ukulele, which
I love to meet Phil. I've seen these guys on your show, so I would love to meet all these guys.
Yes, they're freaking awesome people.
Yeah, see me. Like I said, when I found your channel journey, when Nathan was telling me about basically before you asked me at Gettysburg about the show and everything, I was like, you got some good stuff going on, man. Like I said, you got some good people surrounding you, and it's good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. That means a lot. Like, thank you. Danny says I have to come up to Rhode Island to get my keys.
If you live closer to me, I'll bring them to you, Danny. Shit.
I say, how far away are you from Danny and them?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Okay.
About an hour from Nate and Danny.
Are you more east or more west?
We're more south of them.
We're basically like 25 minutes outside the city. We're in a place called West Norton. It's Norristown, PA, King of Prussia. Outside of Philadelphia.
Okay.
So yeah, we're
I know, right?
We East Coast.
Oh God. This is gonna be all right. I'll have to show this off.
Here we go.
Is
he feeding that damn freaking brown snake or a tan snake off?
He might be. Hold on, I gotta turn my Wi-Fi onto my phone. Just that way it actually loads.
It was November 12th, 419 Morphs.
Let's see here.
That's when the next
November 12th. All right. I gotta put me on the big screen for this. If I can remember which one it is. All right. Move that. All right. So there's Danny feeding his snake to the birds.
See, that's the guy you want on the job. You see how quick that was? That is what's up.
Yep. I think Chris has that like template just right there. It's he just got to drop his picture in and he's good to go after that.
Trust me.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, bro. That was a good one. I like it.
I still need to sit Nathan down and talk about gold. I mean, shit, it was 10, but just.
YT Vents wants to know: would you rather pick up a red striped spot nose yellow belly clown or a leopard hypo clown to pair with a pastel chocolate DG double het hypo clown?
Leave that on the screen for a minute so I can read it twice because goddamn, I don't even know what that's a lot going on. I'm gonna go a red striped spot nose yellow belly clown. I am obsessed with hypo, but goddamn, man, red stripe yellow belly clown stuff in anything is absolutely just gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a hard choice, man, because he has my heart with the leopard hypo clown thing. But red stripe spot and yellow belly, we did make one this year, and it's just wow.
Just slightly breathtaking, huh?
It's breathtaking. The pastel chocolate and red stripe are a little and all that stuff like it.
Spot nose,
red stripe and spot nose. My fault. No, spot nose and chocolate. But yeah, you can't go wrong. Either one's freaking phenomenal.
It was funny seeing the chocolate DG double het hypo clown in there because my buddy Mike brought over 3 triple hats and their DG hypo clown hats. So it's a 1.2. So it's the male and the one female is chocolate as well. So that's a project I'm excited to see how I can hit the odds.
I tell you right now, ET vents, you can't go wrong with either. You really can. They're both killer.
Yeah. Killer. Danny says his pillow is going to be soaked with sad tears tonight.
You know you gotta love this. Look at this bullshit. This dude's crying like a little baby with a freaking holy shit on the end of it. Danny's in there freaking talking about some bird food all the time.
Yep. Danny loves his bird food, everybody.
Yep. Yeah, when he goes, I'm going to show some bird food on tonight's episode. What the fuck?
Nice, Zach. Nice. I'm hoping to shoot for Batman's once the girl I got from Danny grows up. Matt, yep. Chocolate with spot nose, yellow belly, and red stripe should stand out. Yeah, I totally agree.
100%. 100%.
Scooters wants you to show some red stripe spot nose clowns.
What the hell you want to see that for? All right.
We actually we're set up tonight, folks. John and Christine weren't messing around. Excuse me. We've got a snake cam and everything. If I can figure out how to work this properly. Here, we'll do this.
Let's not do that.
Oh, see that, Danny?
That was for you, buddy. It's not showing up good, but there you go.
That thing's freaking beautiful.
Colors aren't showing up too good on this camera. It's kind of dark, but
Can you take it lower?
I don't know if I can take it lower.
It looks like there's some rusty red in there though with it.
Yeah,
It's
pretty red. This camera's coming in dark. This room's kind of dark. But yeah, it's she ran away. I got another one here. Grab the non-spot nose version of it, baby. It's coming in really dark, guys. It's weird. Camera's weird.
That's nice looking though. I really like that.
It's my $5 damn Galaxy 22. All my $5 snakes. Now that is what I believe to be the red stripe yellow belly fire. The camera's coming in weird. They're a lot more burgundy than that. It's coming in brownish. Of course it is.
On my end, it's looking. I mean, I think I'm seeing the colors right.
Okay.
It's kind of coming through proper right for me. Danny says you need to kill the mite on the table.
Are we on the table?
Mite. Mite.
Where's the mite on the table? Goddamn mite!
Oh man, it's freaking crazy night, folks. I tell you what, Adam, what's up? Thanks for tuning in.
You see that? It's the best morph ever. It's called a big giant.
That was for you, Danny. That was for you.
Let's see if yeah, man, I got this thing all messed up. See, I don't even like where that sticker's at. Let's do one of these, Humber. So drunk I am. So crooked. Better.
That looks good. That looks good.
What are you showing now? We showing some heads?
No. Yeah, well,
Showing
we
heads?
don't have a spot nose clown female available.
Danny can appreciate these freaking.
We have a spot nose het clown, which is their sibling. It's a female. She's possible red stripe.
See, I like that thing's nuts looking.
This
Like,
is
it's got
one-
like that granity look on the sides of it.
I don't know if this is red stripe or if it's just a really cool ass spot nose. but it's from the red stripe spot nose yellow belly fire.
Okay.
And so I don't see really yellow belly in it, and I don't see fire. But it don't look just spot nose to me, but it might be the head plane influence. I'm not sure. Somebody will be getting some free jeans.
Now, is that a male or female?
Female.
I believe it's female.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Female.
Oh man.
So,
because I know I had you looking at that Bruce Wayne I got from Danny to see if you guys thought it had red stripe in it, which I'm hoping I can prove that out.
That red stripe is not just red stripe, like you said, Batman or whatever. It's something else. It's pretty.
She just shed not that long ago. I mean, she's nuts looking right now. Absolutely gorgeous looking snake.
If I had to just guess, like throwing it like a dart against the board, yeah, I think it definitely has red stripe in it because that's really pretty much the only other possibility, right?
Yeah, I think that's Danny. I mean, chime in there, Danny, if you're not too mad at me.
Thank you, Nathan.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's the only other option that could be thrown into there. So I forget what he did say the pairing was. I know he did pull out a. Yeah, you're right, Robert.
Cornet's best.
Dan, I just lost my complete train of thought. My bad. What's up, Mike? Thanks for tuning in. Charlie, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Yes, hit that like button. Hit the like button now that I just see the word like. Hit the like button, everybody.
Christine's on top of the chat. I'm really not paying attention to shit because I freaking got Mando Cup, and it's getting a little crazy.
John is loosening up, folks. He's loosening up. Let's see some more snakes, guys.
You hear her? She went. She's like, uh-oh.
Let's see some more snakes.
All right, what do you guys want to say? Any
throw some stuff. Show off the one you were showing me, the urban camo. That's not urban camo.
All right, I'll Christine get that, and I'll turn around and try to find something.
I see that because that thing is nuts.
All right, give me 1 second, guys.
And while they're looking for what they're going to bring out, just so everybody knows, next week's show, the guest is Brian Gundy. So we're going to have Brian Gundy on next week. And then on October 22nd, which is a Saturday, and I think it's at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. So I'm really screwing everybody up. I have Sal from Gomez Python's going to be on. So that's going to be an awesome episode because I've been trying to get Sal on here for a while and finally got a time that works. After Sal, October 30th, we have Chris from Balls Deep Reptiles going to be on. That's right. The guy that Danny just hounds left and right is going to be brave to come on the show, and knowing that Danny's going to be in the audience. And then we have Catherine from Stellar Serpents on November 6th. November 12th, I have Brian Cusco from Triple B coming on for the second time. Excited about that one as well. Then we have Ryan from Smitty Serpents on for November 20th. And then King Austin said he's going to come back on. This time, he told me just bother the crap out of him so he doesn't forget the date this time. But November 27th, King Austin from Royal Highness Pythons and Mutation Creation will be on again. All right.
I'm gonna bit this shit out of.
No, Jesus, that's a handful of snakes.
Yeah, they're biting the hell out of me too, you little bastards.
So now, what all's in this, or what all do you think is in this one?
What we believe
is awesome.
This is a head red Xanthix. Oh man.
Cinnamon
or black pastel flame. It also can be a honey gene. Okay. Possible head pied. Now
Champagne.
It could be champagne as well. Like I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think pastel hitting this thing because the head's so damn dark.
Yeah, that's just when you showed me that, I fell in love with that thing.
Yeah, so we've been trying to go a different way with gray matter. We've been making gray matter for a couple years now. We've had a lot of issues with gray matter, just basically supers and kinking. Like a lot of people that's going for supers know about kinking issues.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to get away from kinking issues. So we tried some red Xanthics and some Huffman stuff this year, and we're having some pretty neat results. Now we didn't hit the results we were looking for. Basically, missed a lot of odds. But moving forward, we're going to try to keep adding some more of the stuff in here just to see if we can take the gray matter project a different way.
Okay.
And
this is one of those stepping stones. Is you
one of them
stepping this one back to keep pushing forward with this one.
Right. And now this one hasn't. This is the first time it's ever been seen, other than you, Jeremy. You're the first one to ever see it.
So I feel honored.
Yep. So this is the first. This is the first stepping stone we'll be going forward with this snake, and I want to try to add some. I don't know what the hell to even add to this thing, man, because I just love it the way it is. I really don't even know what to do to it. Blackhead, maybe.
Dude, I don't think you can. I don't think you can get better than I don't think you can get better than that. That is just a gorgeous looking snake.
Like
Nathan says, all Triforce snakes are not for sale.
Nathan knows better too. Nathan's right though.
Gina says you're a hoarder.
I learned from the best. Mr. whatever the freak your name is, Taylor. I don't even know what the hell. Oh, by the way, guys, this is a knockoff Armored camera. We are known for the knockoff jeans of the world. So just so you know. Now here we go.
Well, I would love to have one of those in the future. So
I'll sign you up because I'm going to be doing a lot more of this kind of stuff, Jeremy.
Put me on a list for one of those babies when you make more of them.
Definitely. Christine said this guy's not going nowhere, so this is staying.
Well, I don't blame you for keeping that one back. No way. That I love the granite, like the pixelating on the sides. It's just awesome looking.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, here's a red stripe. We thought yellow belly, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is a red stripe, possibly yellow belly clown.
Okay.
So another one I just fell in love with this year. It's coming out really weird shiny on camera. This camera is acting really weird. Don't look like
for me, it's very dark, but then at the bottom portion, it's like glowing orange, like it's on like a set of hot coals.
Very sunsetty, burnt orange looking. I don't know if I can describe it.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
So that's a red stripe, possibly yellow belly. This is some of the other couple other ones we made this year. I'm really proud of. This is a black pastel, orange dream, ultramel, cryptic.
Nice.
And again, it's coming out like funky colors on there, but hey. And I'm going to show you the yellow belly version here. So take away, just put yellow belly on top of that morph.
Oh.
And it does that. I know
that's
yeah, I'm getting beat the hell up here, man.
Yeah, them ultramels are not.
But you see them eye stripes, man? They wrap around the head.
Yeah, that's wicked looking. Danny says you just have to go to Christine with cash and not John.
Yes.
You're about right.
This is about true.
It depends on what snake, though.
So Robert Hudinsky wanted to see lace. So I'm going to show a couple lace combos
He
now.
specifically asked for her.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, she left. I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit, Germs, because these guys are a little bigger.
I see. Yeah, that one's a lot bigger than what everything else was.
So this is a lace yellow belly mahogany pastel.
So that's not even a white lace.
That's not even a white lace, right?
Holy crap. I would have laid a bet that was a white lace for as bright and contrasty as that was.
So it's like I said, could you imagine white lace? It's like, oh my goodness.
That's nuts. And then on how it like deletes all the pattern there, like 3/4 of the way through. What's up, Mitzi?
So I'm going to show her, and I'm going to show another lace combo.
Chad, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
This is another lace combo.
Wow. They're so bright.
So this is a orange dream yellow belly pastel. Who the fuck knows lace? There's another gene floating in this. I'm not sure what, if it's possibly orange dream or something. I've made a lot of pastel yellow belly laces, but none of them came out as bright as this.
That's nuts looking, dude. That is like very contrasty. And as throw Exantic to that. Just throw Exantic to that. Imagine that with no color.
I'm going to show you a couple of Exantics, and we only have a few. So I'll show them because I know you're the Exantics king.
I am like, yes, highly. Ooh, look at that.
So that's yellow belly, and I call it plus because there's something else floating in it, but we're not sure what. So I'm just thinking it is orange dream yellow belly, but it came out really clean.
I like the little bit of pattern that is there on it.
I'm trying to get that one spot to show. There you go.
That's nice looking.
Thank you.
Chad, we don't talk like that around here. We can't. You say thank you for the Exantic, not F Exantic. Come on, man, get your act together. Exantic everything, Chad. Exantic everything.
So these are my two Exantics that I have left. I have a big breeder female too, but these are Exantic, what we were believed to be fire.
Now, what line Exantic?
EPI.
Okay.
Very poor, you know.
I gotta say, they're very nice examples of it, though.
Very poor interpretations of Exantics, but this is the hand I was dealt.
Now, one on the left has really dark, like a granity look to it. I like that.
This one here, yeah, very. Yeah. So these are headpods, VPI Exantics. They were both possible headfires when I acquired them. I didn't make these personally.
Oh, okay.
They're from my buddy Brandon Wolf. But like I said, I think this one's the fire and this one's the I'm not sure. I like them. It has the light look, and that's why I kept it. Because like I said, Jeremy, same as you. I dug this granity.
Yep, that it just looks awesome. It has a whole new look, like a whole different feel to it.
Right.
Nicole, what's up? I am Nicole. That picture you sent me from Tinley warmed my heart, sister. The second I saw what you had in your hand, I was just so happy for you. Welcome to the club, sis. Welcome to the club. Danny says he wants a private tour of the house. He's going to bring a briefcase.
You want to bring a briefcase?
Yep.
Since we're just like throwing pictures in front of the cameras, I'm going to throw a fall snake up in here. Freaking, it matches the time of year. This is a pastel pinstripe orange dream yellow belly pied, and it just came out weirdest ass colors. It looks like fall.
It does.
It looks like different all the way around the back. When she came out the freaking egg last year, it was this time last year she came out, and I'm like, she's a fall edition snake. I was like,
she's beautiful. I love like the tones. There must be something this year with crazy pies.
Yep. She's a last year pod. She's sitting about like 700 grams or something, but
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you had the thing a little bit closer. Okay, no, yeah. She's got a little size to her then. She got some
Yeah,
size.
when she came out, she was a lot more brighter, of course. But she came out with them weird ass colors, and I was like, that's just something else. That's a mahogany, black pastel Mojave clown. Possible head ghost.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, but I think once we get the ghost going on, I think it'll be nuts.
He wants to see double recessive.
Danny says the briefcase is going to have bricks of $100 bills.
I'm okay with that. When are you coming, Danny?
Danny, that's just, you have to leave the case. You have to give them the case just to get in the door. That's before you purchase any snakes.
He's no good here.
YT once says about showing off some double recessives. They're trying to get some motivation.
Don't have much double recessive. We're just starting this project. Got a lot of head stuff. This girl's in super deep shit. I wish she was freaking out of it, but this is a ghost Mojave clown, black pastel.
Ooh.
I wish she was out of her shed because she is purple as purple can get.
I'm curious. I don't know if I would love to see a GHI Mojave clown. I'm curious as to what that looks like. Maybe I need to. There's probably been one produced. I can't imagine there hasn't been. But I'll have to look it up. But I think that
I haven't made one personally.
So it's gotta be cool looking.
Said I haven't done much double recessive. We just starting to break into this stuff. Our odds are pretty terrible. This is a fire clown hypo.
Oh, nice. Danny says he's calling his Korean breeder who bought all the geckos at Las Vegas.
She's in shed too. Everything is in shed. Of course.
That's just how the cookie crumbles. Anytime you go to show stuff off, it's always in shed. It never fails.
Now this girl's a lot prettier and she's deep. Her eyes are as gray can get.
Oh yeah, they are.
But she is a Citron NG clown pie.
Oh, okay. I love her head stamp.
Yeah. So it's more about what the future is for her because, like I said, as adults get older, but it's where we're trying to head with it. This girl here is, I wish she was out of shed. You would have been like, she glows.
They're both beautiful.
Yep. She's orange.
Right. I'm not going to give out Nicole's secret, but just, I think it's on her Instagram. Maybe it's not on her Instagram, but trust me, she made me proud, right? She made me very, very proud. And in case, oh snap! All right, I'm gonna just steal the thing here for 1 second, just because this is a big moment for me, everybody. Everybody, you're noticing there's one snake and there's two snakes. So hopefully the two of them get their crap together and realize what they're supposed to do. But Xena dwarfs the male by far, but hopefully he just kind of gets his act together.
Are they breeding?
They're both out now.
Yeah, they're both out. It was funny because I was telling John and Christine that when I put the male in, he went into the cave and hid, and Xena was out looking for him. And so by the time he came out, she went into the cave, and then he was out just cruising around the cave or cruising around the cage, and it was a train wreck. So hopefully, maybe I wake up tomorrow before work and they'll be locked up, which would be absolutely awesome.
That's awesome.
Ray, trust me, it's what Nicole got is awesome. I gotta put you guys back up on the big screen now. Danny wants to know if she's related to his Enchi Citron clown that he got from you.
Yes. The very back breeding on that is that. So yes, that's part of that whole. It's part of it. She's the beginning of it. She's not. I didn't make her. Paul Miles did from Boa Barn, but she's the beginning of that.
Okay.
Of that project. Now these guys are. I know Matt asked for Blackhead. This is Blackhead Mojave Ghost, 100% het clowns. So this is where how far we are in the. I'm very heavily invested in the Clown Ghost game.
Okay.
It's like one of my favorites. Like people like you like Blazantics. I am Clown Ghost to the end. It's when I first started, I was like just had this vision of Clown Ghost. Desert Ghost wasn't even a thing really yet. That's how long I've been working on shit.
DG, I mean, it's been around for a while, and it's just now finally gotten the light shined on it. Luckily, I got my mail before Justin opened his mouth about how great DG was, because after that, the prices went up. Straight Blast asks,
Clown Ghost this year, and I hit Blackhead, and what we believe the Blackhead Black Pastel Clown.
Oh. That's really contrasty.
So it's 50% het ghost. So we'll see what it does. And it's really dark. So we'll see what she does. We missed. Like I said, this whole year has been that. It's been like, here it is, but damn.
Yeah.
But I'm in love with this boy.
I love how dark he is.
Yeah. So this is in case he don't do shit. Get out of here, $5 snake. Blackhead Yellow Belly Ghost, 100% het clown.
All right, so you got it backed up at least.
I got it very backed up. Everything we do, I have. Yeah, I'm getting tore to hell up. You see this shit? You see this shit? Little sons of bitches. I feed you. I freaking love you, and you still bite me. But anyway. So that's Blackhead, Black Pastel, or Black Pastel, Blackhead, 100% ghost, or 100% a clown, het ghost.
Nice. Straight Blast asks, he's got 2 girls hoping to breed late this season. They're currently sitting at 1,200. And on food strikes, I've heard some people put a male in with the girls outside and get them eating again. Any opinions on that? I say do it, dude, because I've had it work for me. You get that male in there, it flips a switch in their head, in my opinion, and they start thinking about building, getting more food and stocking up for building the follicles. I'd go and do it. In all honesty,
I 100% agree with you. What's the age on them? And that's the only thing. If they're 2 years old, maybe wait. If they're 3 years old, have at it. Like this season growing 1,200 grams. Yeah. Usually when you breed them guys, they'll go at it.
Night, Danny. Love you too. We'll see you next weekend.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you Saturday, or I'll see you Friday. Shit.
Look, it's even past. Danny stayed up past his bedtime for you guys. That's impressive. That shows you how much he loves you guys.
Danny's just misunderstood.
Good night, Danny. Take care, brother.
Yes, to see him.
Christine wants to show you her projects. This is the mama's projects.
Scott wants to see him.
What's up, Lexi? Thanks for tuning in. That's my niece there.
You're going to watch Christine get lit up. These guys are mean as hell.
Now, these look like some of, like, they're maybe clutch mates to the other one you guys brought out, the Urban Camo one.
They're not clutch mates to them. They got, these guys are either pure gray matters or they're 8-ball matters.
Okay.
The one that's biting him now, well, this one we think is super pastel, flame, gray matter, or 8-ball matter. That little girl right there, she's pastel, citrus pastel, flame, 8-ball, or gray matter. That's your normal gray matter, and then this one is either going to be pastel or flame.
Now, are any of these for sale?
They all are.
These all are.
What's the one that's just eyeing John up, but hasn't struck at him yet? I guess it'd be the gray matter one.
The one he's just freaking did a nosedive?
No.
The
one, yeah, the darker one. The one that looks a lot like, that one that just got you.
Now that one's a little girl.
Oh, that's a girl.
Yep.
I might have to talk to you about that one then.
All right. These are gray matters. What we think they are is either 8-ball or super cinnamon.
Right.
Because they're beautiful. I'm a sucker for contrast, and that one there's just got like a bunch of contrast.
Are both females, and they are both ready right now.
This one, I believe, has flame.
Citrus pastel.
And either citrus pastel. She has a white head with the little back pattern.
Now, there's a possibility she could be super pastel as well, but because she has a little patch, I don't think so.
I highly doubt it with that patch. Usually when they hit that, this is really light.
But the boys are being stubborn, and they're not ready yet.
Okay.
So we do a little boop.
We're going to have to set up an IV line for you, John, because you're going to start losing too much blood here during all this. The way you're getting fit.
I'm so used to these little shits. I love them all. We have demonstrations when we're doing shows. People like go freaking nuts. They're like, "Oh my god, you just got bit." I'm like, "Oh, I showed you one time." Don't have a carpet. I just saw a comment. Yeah, we don't have it left.
Nicole there, Lady Tiz. I've been telling her that she needs to have a carpet python.
They're awesome.
She was, I don't want to say intimidated, but Xena is intimidating, like the way her head is and the design on it. And it was nighttime, and Xena was eyeing her up like she was food. I'll give her that. But I told her, one day she will own a carpet python because they're absolutely awesome and amazing. And she sent me a picture while she was at Tinley, and I basically almost did a happy dance.
Carpets are very inquisitive, as all I can say. They're kind of like these guys. They're wombas. Ball pythons, as many as I have it, as much as I love them, they're pet rocks. I'm not gonna bullshit. They really are. Like they don't do much. They move around. They do this. These guys have a whole different personality. Kind of like carpets. They move. Their personality.
They actually do something.
Personality. Unlike my pet rocks. I love my pet rocks, but this girl, like I said, this is a Woma python. Very reminiscent of carpets.
Yep. There we go. Now you're on the big screen. Pip Stalkers, which is the newest member of our Patreon group here on YouTube. So that's how you get one of those neat little emblems that they have. That's Ashley and Nikita, if I remember correctly. I apologize if I'm screwed up on that. I suck with names. I will get better, I promise. But they were in with us last night on our live stream, our members only live stream last night. They said that they hit pretty sure they hit a Mojave yellow belly gray matter this year, but it's hard to tell because there's not many combos out there.
Now, when we hit lesser gray matter, I believe, and what happened is it turned all white. So I would love to see what the Mojave did, and especially yellow belly, because as far as with depth we've gone with gray matter is flame and citrus pastel. So I would love to see what the yellow belly's going forward with gray matter and Mojave for sure. I would love to see what the color pattern did.
Well, maybe Ashley or Nikita, whichever one's here with us tonight, maybe send John and Christine the pictures over to that on their Instagram once, and you guys can chat it up about that stuff.
Yeah. I would love to see what the color contrast is.
There's Woma. I've always loved the pattern on Womas because it just messes with your eyes. It
Fair.
really does. Like it just makes you think like you're something going wrong with your vision because it's like it's there but it's blurry.
These guys are trash cans.
I believe that.
Like anything that a ball python drops or just says, I don't feel like eating this. The Woma's tear them up. We have 3 breeder females and a male.
Now, how many? Or do you have any clutches from them this season or no?
No.
We have never made a Woma. I have had eggs drop from them once, but they didn't survive.
Oh, that stinks.
The male that we had last year, obviously he didn't breed because all 3 females slugged out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't a good.
Again, it comes back to that stuff we were talking about off camera, Jeremy. Like every hard road you can hit, I hit it.
Yeah.
In the future, something hopefully will be awesome from. But I love my girls. I got 3 breeder females, and I got a little male that I finally picked up. That let's see what he does.
I hope you guys get it. I'm hoping these two get their act together. I keep seeing them in the background. I just want to see more interaction out of them. All right, let's get on to a topic here, which I think is very important because I don't want to say there's not a lot of people that it goes on with what we had talked about the other night, and it just definitely made me think this was you guys were the perfect ones to talk on. What in your opinion is the best way for people that are getting into the hobby to build and grow and thrive in the hobby, starting out in situations like yours and mine where you don't have a whole lot of money to throw into it? You've got to basically take the hard road, the long path every time. Just kind of maybe tell a little bit on your story on that, some advice for everybody, because I think that's something a lot of people don't hear about, is that it doesn't just happen overnight.
I'm going to let her answer first, and then I'm going to answer.
All right.
What do you think?
A lot of people think that, they need a whole shit ton of money to start. And yes, buy the best that you can within your ability. Don't hurt yourself. Don't whatever. We did all of this. We have no loans. We have nothing. They owe us nothing. We're painters by trade. That's what we do. And, we're not living on a crap ton of money. We made all our own hets. If we did buy a het, we made sure that we bought it from somebody who, we truly trusted and whatnot. So we never really got burned too bad on any hets, but pretty much everything recessive, unless we bought a visual, we made all our hets. And that's how we started. I mean, it takes a while, but not everybody can afford the actual visual.
Yeah.
And I get it, I mean, some of these genes, the hard work that it takes to get into it, that's how they have their value. But if you start with as best as you can and work from there, I always say breed for what you want. It's a lot of people come in and they think that they're going to make a fortune if they drop all this money, and it doesn't work that way.
100%. Anybody can go out and, like I said, get into snakes, and they can go out and buy if they get in, let's say, recessive pie clown. You can go out and do that, and that is a good starting point for anybody. Now, if you want a gene and bob, because you always got to bring back genes into any of this stuff, Mojave, head red xanthus, mahogany, blackhead. Now buy a head, because them guys are thousands of dollars. Like I said, $3,000, $2,000, it doesn't even matter. Make your own heads if that's the direction you want to go. If you like dark snakes, if you like light snakes, go fire, yellow belly, orange dream. There's a lot of different light genes. buy a het if you can't afford the thousands of dollars or the $500 in whatever buy-in. Hets are very valuable. Hets are what's gonna make you drive forward. Because I know me, I'm a painter by trade. Like I said, she said, I can't go out and buy a red stripe, orange dream, yellow belly pied. You're talking a couple $1,000.
That's a pricey snake there. Yeah.
I can't go buy that. I don't know who can, but if you can, God bless you. And I have no problem with that. But I can't just go buy that. So I look at Christina and I go, we got to take a red striped and orange dream, pied maybe.
Yep. Kind of, you have to work your way and figure out, okay, I need this for this. We're going to do that, and then we'll flip that and do this.
That's the best way to retrieve it. When we started mahogany, we didn't even show any of the mahogany clown stuff because we don't have crazy combos, but we made mahogany, Mojave. We made mahogany entry this year, which is a big deal for us. Like I was like, we started that shit with hets. I bought a mahogany albino clown. He cost me a couple $100.
Mahogany albino, no clown.
Oh no, mahogany. No, sorry, no clown. Mahogany albino, mahogany head albino. Jesus Christ. I took it to clown. We made heads. At that point, there was never really a mahogany clown shown at that point.
One had never been shown. We couldn't find a picture, and I kept telling him, "Oh, it could be a cool idea." And he argued at first.
I did.
And then I called them whiskey nights. He agreed, and he put him in with a clown. And afterwards, he got mad. He was like, "Oh, it's going to be stupid. I shouldn't have did that. It was wasted." 7 days before our hets popped out, Justin released the first picture of the mahogany clown. And then he kept saying, I hope he took her. I hope he took her.
At this point in my ball python breeding, I had black pastel clown. I had Enchi clown. I had banana clown. That's one of the biggest, heaviest messes we made at the first. And I'm looking at her like, we're making effing mahogany hets with her clown girl. What are we thinking? It's a freaking mahogany. And at this point in the game, mahoganies were not valued. They were not looked at like they are today. They were like, stupid brown snake makes stupid ass dark normals that have a stripe down her back. And she's
that happens with a lot of genes though, on how people don't think, all right, it looks like this by itself. What does it look like when you throw in that one missing gene that makes it explode?
And I don't know who's in the chat room with me right now, like that, grown up with me, basically doing this shit. We took blackhead and we throw it to clown. Clown ghosts, basically. We did a blackhead goes to clown. And people are looking at me like I was dumb as shit. They're like, what are you doing? And they're like, I'm like, dude, I want to make a blackhead clown ghost. I'm like, nobody cares about this damn blackhead gene. And nobody cares about it in clown ghost because ghost is dead. And I went, this is 5 years ago. And I'm going, no. No, I don't care what anybody thinks. I was like, I want a blackhead clown ghost. So basically I did it. Well, I sold a couple of them off and they were $300. I mean, they were cheap, Jeremy. They were cheap. I'm like, $250, $300. Next thing you know, time goes by, ghost becomes popular again. Clown is off the chart. I'm like, yeah. We got the shit to make some crazy shit in the future. I'm like, I knew it. And but basically 5 years ago, it was taboo. It was talked about being stupid. Because they're like, just take a lesser clown to it. Just take a banana clown to it. You'll make all your money back. You'll do this. And I'm like, I'm not worried about today. I'm worried about the future.
Now, how far out, and this is actually, I don't even, like, when you're thinking about stuff, how far out are you planning? Is it 5 years, 10 years, shorter than that? I mean, how far out are the wheels turning for in the future?
I would say when we started this stuff, I would say it was always a 5-year plan. I mean, literally. I mean, I always talk to all my people I bring up doing this. I always talk about a 5-year plan. Okay. Where are you going to be at in 5 years? Where are you going to be at in 5 years? It's basically, like I said, Scott will tell you, Nathan will tell you. Like, literally, it's always the way I say it's that 5-year plan. The 5-year plan is coming now for us now. Next year, 2 years.
Sometimes it takes you a little longer.
Sometimes it takes you a little longer.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little shorter. But it was always basically a 2 to 5 year plan.
Okay.
Females usually take about 3 years to grow. From what I expect.
I've got like I don't know how she does it. She must be like super freaking efficient with what she eats. But she's approaching 1,100, 1,200 grams, and she's only a little over a year old.
That can happen, Jerm. Especially,
and I feed every other week, so it's not like she's getting a crap ton of food.
Are you double feeding sometimes too?
No, just
just taking one
rat every 2 weeks. That just lets a little lump in her stomach. That's it. Like right now, she's eating small rats, but she's never missed a meal. She dwarfs all of her siblings.
Now, on the flip side, what's the smallest one you kept back? Same age group, what she did?
I'll put it this way: out of that clutch, her sister that's here, which is a spider double-head Xanthic clown, she's maybe 700 grams, something like that.
So you're talking double. Now, law averages will always basically, you will have your absolute monster snakes, and you'll always have your absolute shit snakes. And I don't mean to say like they're shit.
I know what you mean.
Do what the other one does. We are products of example of this. I'll keep 2 girls from one clutch. I look at Christine, I'm like, why the freak is this one 1,400 grams? And this one's 600 grams.
Yeah.
And they're siblings. They came from the same blood. They did everything. They almost even actually eat the same. This one just actually grew.
I say, well, one actually metabolizes and makes use of what it's eating better.
Yep. So it always comes down to law of averages of what you do. You throw enough shit against the wall, something's bound to stick. Basically, one will do one and one will do the other. It doesn't mean the one's shit. It just means it's going to take a little bit longer time.
Yeah. Which I'm actually fine with that because I know what I want to do with the spider because she's a spider double-head Xanthic clown. I know what I want to do with her. I don't have the male to do it yet. So it's kind of good she's growing slower because it lets me refine and see how this year's season goes because I'm hoping because I'm pairing up her sister, the one that's up around 1,100 grams. I'm pairing her to her brother going for the actual visual Xanthic clowns. Gonna see how that goes. They haven't locked yet that I've seen. And if they go, they go. If she doesn't, oh well, there's next year.
Yep.
But I'm trying a theory that I've been told by some other breeders that, when they hit about that 1,000 gram, that 1,100 gram mark, throw a male in and see what happens once. So I'm just trying that out with a couple of these that are at that point and seeing what happens.
It's 100% perfect plan. I have a girl right now. I have a blackhead lesser. The whole SSG. I think yellow belly. Blackhead lesser, possible double head clongos. Well, she's sitting at 1,500 grams. Or her sister. I'm going to show you her sister.
All right. I'll put up the
holy shit.
I'll put the camera up again here for you. Ooh, wait. No, that was right. If you would like to join our YouTube Patreon thing here, here's a link. Click that link. Should take you to our membership section. And each tier has its own benefits. If you go with the top tier, you get all the benefits. There's things like discounted snakes, first access to anything that's on, for sale, exclusive members only shirt, stuff like that. Check it out. See if there's something you like. It all goes to supporting the channel. Excuse me. And on top of it, basically whatever doesn't get put into buying the stuff for like the shirts and everything for the members, everything from the channel goes into my ultrasound fund. So that's membership stuff. that's super chats, anything like that, it all goes towards my ultrasound fund. So all the support is greatly appreciated. If I could speak, all the support is greatly appreciated, everybody. All right, so now what do we got here other than some stunning snakes?
This is a blackhead butter. What the hell else is in this, babe? Black pastel. Blackhead butter, black pastel, possible head clown, ghost. Black pastel, butter, possible head black ghost. Siblings.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, that's kind of it's
This
not
is
quite.
Blow your mind. This girl eats like a beast. This girl eats like a beast. This girl will not take anything bigger than a weaned rat. She will not do it. She will look at it and be like, no way. As soon as I put a little bit of a small or a weaned rat in front of her, I'm talking, boom, she'll nail it. Every time.
She just
Every time. She'll take a medium to a small rat. She don't care.
That's funny.
She don't miss meals, but she don't eat big.
See,
They're sisters. They're clutch mates.
that's funny that they're now. All right, now that brings me up to another question. Have you ever had a snake that was picky on the color of the rats that they ate?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, at least I'm not the only one then. Okay.
Picky freaking snakes. I got snakes that won't take a little bit of brown on them. They'll only take white. I got snakes that won't take an ASF 1 week, but they'll take a mouse. But then you throw an ASF next week, they're nailing it. These ball pythons will fuck your head up.
Yes.
So we get them a menu. Basically, I'll order every week, and I get my racks from RKZ. I don't know if anybody knows them. It's Rick Rats out in Lansdale. Basically, I'll order 6 ASFs a week, a couple hundred freaking mediums, a couple hundred freaking smalls, a couple hundred weens, and then mice, birds, rats, weens, whatever, baby shit for baby stuff. This girl's never had a mouse. She likes rats, but she only takes small rats. Like
she only wants the small things, though. I
love her to death. She's got some genetic crazy power. She's ghost, by the way. So she's ghost possible head clown. She's a blackhead, lesser, black pastel, ghost, 100% or 50% head clown. This girl is lesser, blackhead, 50% head clown, head ghost. She don't even need that crazy. I got the males bigger than her.
Take it easy, Derek.
Yep,
Thanks.
The male looks like this girl, just not ghost. And I'll show you him real quick too. Again, he's an awesome eater. Just this girl doesn't eat. It just doesn't eat big rats. So she's a slow girl.
Yeah.
This shit happens. Like I said, if anybody getting in, this stuff happens. Do I want her to be the slow girl? God, no. Do I wish she was as big as the other one? Yeah, she's genetically more powerful because she's already ghost. But it happens. I love her the same. It just happens.
I said you just gotta. It just takes that a little bit extra. It might take that extra year just to get her up to size. Of that, it is what it is.
These two are the same snake. One's ghost, one's not. So he's possible double head.
Okay.
I just kept him because I just love that pattern. I love the potential of what he can do.
See, I like the chain on how the alien heads are all chain linked together. It's just freaking wicked on both of them.
Yep. But Ghost takes it and drops it down this whole different.
Yeah, it adds a whole new level to it.
Right.
They're beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful.
So we'll see what they do. And I haven't bred him. I shouldn't say I haven't bred. I have bred him. He just hasn't been the father of any clutch yet. So I dual sired his clutch. Christine's over here smacking the damn light. There you go. He just hasn't been a father or anything that we've done yet. But like I said, I would love to make a clown version of that. If he's
Oh yeah, that would be freaking gorgeous, dude.
So blackhead, lesser, or butter, because they're the same gene according to what I think. Blackhead, butter, blackhead, black pastel, possible head ghost, possible clown.
Nice. YT, whenever I'm doing my pairings, if I'm completely off with what your conversation is here. But whenever I'm doing pairings, I let the male in there for 3 days, and that's it. After 3 days, I yank the male out, whether they've locked or not. No, if they're locked on the third, if they lock on the third day, or they're locked, through the third day and it goes on to like day 4 or something like that. Basically, as soon as they unlock, the male gets yanked out.
It's a good plan. I do the same thing. I'll put a male in there, but I don't see any action within 3 days. I'll yank him. Yep. As soon as he's done, I'll let him sit 4 to X amount of days. It could be 10 days. I'll let him sit, and I'll jam him into something else.
Yeah, that's basically how I do with mine too.
Yep. It's a minimal 7 days, but I'll go as far as 2 weeks, 14 days. But as soon as I see him locked at a girl, I'll write it on the side of the bin. Boom. This guy, just say this guy played. He's a mahogany lace yellow belly clown. Or yellow clown. Jesus Christ. Mahogany lace yellow belly. I'm going to show you the head clown in a minute. Tony, man, I'm not all there sometimes. I freaking say some dumb shit. Mahogany lace yellow
right
belly.
there with you. That's pretty. The gold really stands out on him.
Thank you.
Scooter says to show off some GHI stuff.
GHI. Oh, okay. GHI. Bird food, guys. Just saying. Joking.
Yeah, YT. I'd throw the male in there, let him in there for like 3 days, and then yank him after that.
Find a little.
Oh, look at that!
Find a little chocolate boy.
The one you just made.
Yeah. So this, could you guess what this is, Jeremy?
Well, it's GHI. I'm trying to think of what freaking does out with GHI other than Mojave.
Not Mojave.
Is it chocolate or something?
She's coming.
Close. Oh, she's coming. Told you.
I don't know, John. I don't know. All I know is that dorsal is freaking out of this world.
I'm going to have Christine grab the non-visual and show it to you. Grab the non-visual.
Oh, okay. So it's a recessive then.
This is ghost.
Okay, that's just okay.
So this is a ghost. This is a ghost mutation. This is. She was like,
this is to go.
she was about to be out. So this is the non-ghost mutation.
Oh. The ghost one blows that one out of the water. Normally, I like the really dark stuff.
Right? I love this girl, but this girl is where it's at.
Yeah. Chris says GHI black pastel hypo.
That's because Chris knows.
Because Chris knows, you little shit. This is the black pastel GHI possible yellow belly hypo.
That's nuts.
GHI yellow belly hypo. Now,
wow.
So you got a guess on that one?
GHI hypo. I don't know after that.
This is GHI hypo leopard.
That's got leopard in it too.
Yes.
See, I wouldn't have been able to pick the leopard out, but that's just because GHI screws stuff up so stinking much pattern wise.
You see all
Normally
this,
I can pick leopard out, but
you see all this craziness in her?
okay.
Now, I've made GHI Hopos, and that's how I know she's leopard. It's the craziness in the pattern and the color.
That's beautiful. I like that.
Thank you.
The contrast on it is freaking awesome.
So here, baby, we hit the GHI, Mojave, leopard, possible chocolate hypo.
Possible
head clown hypo. Head hypo. I'm terrible. When I get a lot of genes on my head, I start going a little too crazy.
That thing, that glows, dude. Like the golds just glow.
100% head clown, possible head hypo. That's the legit of what she is. When she
That's nice.
Brown, she's darkening up now that she shed, but it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got?
She's not even gonna fit in the screen.
Nah,
she's big. This is mom.
She's about 4,000 grams. She's a big girl.
Oh wow, she is a big girl then. Yeah.
The GHI Mojave chocolate.
Oh okay.
Proven breeder.
I've got the hypo version of her then.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I got that off of Danny at the last Gettysburg show.
Wait till you got the insight of what I think the heck you guys were talking about, that GHI hypo chocolate. I think it's super. I think it was a super GHI. I'll talk to you about that later.
Okay.
Off camera. I talked to Nathan. Nathan will tell you too. There's something going on with all that.
See, all I know is that whole clutch was phenomenal.
Oh, it was. It was absolutely phenomenal. I give Danny props off the chart with that stuff. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. GHI. Yeah, I
don't know what you guys figured out last night. You're right, Nathan.
There you go. Nathan just posted it. Me and Nathan were talking about it for 2 hours last night about this snake, and like, I just think there's something else going on.
Now, does that mean that I'm going to be even more happy with my girl, or am I still okay? That's what I like. I like added stuff like that. I like when things go in my favor.
We all do it.
Don wants to know if that was the big girl that he was holding.
Yes.
No.
No. You were holding the hidden gene Woma. She's even bigger.
Holy crap.
All right, this is our bigger girl. I'll show Don. This girl is about 5,000 plus grams.
Matt says GHI is for the birds.
GHI. Matt, I'm hitting you up for your GHI Desert Ghost, so you better. Matt's got a really nice GHI Desert Ghost pastel. He's got some stuff over there. Don't let him fool you.
That's the.
Oh, he does.
Matt's a really good guy. I got mad respect for Matt.
She doesn't even fit on camera.
No, she doesn't.
She don't.
She's about 5K plus.
Oh, shoot.
Now, listen to this shit, Jeremy. I've had this girl since the beginning. This is before geckos and all that bullshit.
She's a good 11 years old.
11 years old with us probably since we started. She was one of the first. Dude, I freaking proved I had pie out of her last year. Do you know how many het pies, freaking womas I have, hidden womas I have let out there? I had no idea. She gives me 11 eggs every year.
Wow.
So anybody who's listening today, if anybody's on this for stream chat, anything you got off me, hidden gene woman could be possible het pied.
There you go, everybody. You can have something, a bonus in your snake too.
She gave me a pie last year. I said, babe, who freaking did GHI or Hidden You Mom a freaking pie back in the day?
You can't complain. Can't complain. Matt says that the price on that one GHI you're talking about is going to be lowered soon.
Good. Hit me up. Hit me a message. I got some shit I will trade you. I got some stuff I want to put them to. Come on.
Just do it, Matt. Just do it. Jeremy and Holly, what's up?
Snakes for the memories. What's up?
Nathan says Triforce snakes can have any number of unknown genes in them.
Nate knows what he's talking about.
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
So that means that Jeremy needs a... Shit, I still can't center it.
Down. That's close.
A Triforce
I do need a Triforce Morph sticker. I don't think I have one. Or do I?
Okay. And guess what? We'll also hook you up for the next giveaway. We'll hook you up for a snake for yourself and the next giveaway. Because goddamn, I need to get these damn snakes out of this damn room.
Why? Like I said, we're gonna have to talk about that gray matter that you got there because that really, I like that thing. That thing speaks to me.
We got you. We'll definitely.
Chris says free Gene King. Mitzi says these have been some really beautiful snakes. They have been, Mitzi. My mind's been blown with how some of these look.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Because we covered so much. All right. What's your opinion on the current market? How do you think it is? How do you think it's going to go like within the next year? Just kind of some of your insight as to how you think it's going to flow.
You're trying to get me to get controversial now, aren't you?
I think you guys have the experience under your belts and you've seen highs and lows and you've made it through it. So I think you guys are the perfect people to speak on it.
I'm going to let her go because I will go, but I want to see what she says first before I just fuck shit up. Go ahead.
I think the easiest way to say it is things are coming down to earth and people need to come back to reality. I mean, people spent all that money during COVID and everything else that prices went up.
Yeah.
And now it's time for them to come back down. People don't have the expendable money that they used to have, at least during COVID. So I do think that for the market to pick back up, everything needs to come back down in price again, pre-COVID. Everybody talks about the new norm and the new this and the new that. This will be the new norm, is what was pre-COVID. That's my take on it, and that's how I feel it's going.
Okay. See, that's kind of what we were talking. Nathan and I were talking about it yesterday a little bit on how it's kind of like the market's just resetting back to its default to an extent.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
And that's basically what she was saying. My take on it, pretty snakes will always sell. You know what I mean? They'll always sell. Basically, depending on what the price point is. There's a lot of genes out there right now that are very high, over priced. I don't know how to put it, Jeremy. Basically, they're not going to sell well moving forward because I think a lot of people are going to come back down to reality and go, it looked kind of like this looked and it looked like kind of like that looked that are lesser gene values.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know how to really put it on camera that what I'm basically saying. Shit.
During COVID, we'll just use examples. A normal snake prior to COVID that sold for $500. During COVID, that snake went up to $1,000, $1,200, and they were selling that.
Right.
But that's not the value. And everybody sits and says, like, the value is what somebody's willing to pay.
That's
well, obviously, people aren't willing to pay the prices that are out there now.
Yeah.
Because the money that they're using is now their money again. It's not all the stimulus checks and everything else. That wasn't their money. They didn't really care about dropping it and whatnot.
And I never want to bash any other jeans. There's a lot of people watching this that work with a lot of stuff, a.k.a. Blackhead, a.k.a. Mojave, Sunset, Hurricane versus Trick, all that stuff. I don't know where it comes in the future, basically Trick versus Hurricane, where does Cypress land, where does Blackhead land versus Redhead, all this stuff. And that's basically, like, without being like controversial and being all nuts, we'll have to see what the future brings, because I don't know.
I'm interested to see how it does go, because I think it's like you guys basically said. I mean, the COVID high, prices went through the roof.
They did.
And now everything's coming back down to the real world again. And now some people are kind of like, what the hell's going on? But it's really just, this is how it was before all of that mess.
So a Triforce endorsement, John and Christine endorsement, is work with what you love. Doesn't matter what price cost. That is how we made it to this point and how we'll move forward. I appreciate everybody that love to talk to us and buy off us and everything else, but that's what we are about. It doesn't matter what a monetary value was or is. If you love it, who cares? Honest to God. If you want to spend $1,000 on a Redhead jean, Wookie, Hurricane, Sunset, all these higher end jeans, God bless you. I got your back. But if you want to be with Blackhead, Mahogany, Pastel, Mojave, Red Stripe, I'm with you. I get it. And that's what I mean. Just do what you love. It doesn't matter about money. Just do what you love.
Yep. The big thing, like I always look at it too, if it doesn't sell and you're stuck with it for years,
right?
When you open up that tub, you should be excited to see that snake in that tub.
You couldn't have said it just better right there. 100%. I don't care if I get a Mahogany head clown, male, $300.
Yep.
So if it was a female, it's $600. I am happy that was my snake. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bank on money. If you're in this for money, you're setting yourself up for future failure. That's my advice to anybody breeding. If you're in this for freaking like, holy shit, what am I doing? What do we do? You're killing it. You're freaking already on top of the world. Doesn't matter what a freaking $5 or $20 comes through, or $5,000. You're already where you need to be.
Exactly. Like for me, I love my spider stuff. A lot of people crap on spider, and it is what it is.
Love it.
When I open up my OD Bumblebee's tub every time, and like I just love seeing that snake every freaking time I open that tub up. The bumblebees I just hatched this year that are Het DG. I mean, I'm letting one of the males go. If he doesn't go for some reason, I'm going to be completely fine with that because he's still a great looking snake. Oh, let me put up the snake cam.
100%.
There we go. Look at
and
that.
People will shit on me. I have caught so much slack of having bumblebee or spider. This is one of my favorite snakes we have. I love this girl. She is not a clown Mahogany Mojave. She is not all this crazy shit we all talk about. She is a super orange dream fire. She doesn't have.
Look at how beautiful that is, too. I mean,
she is my heart. You know what I mean? I get what
Yep.
you're saying, Jeremy. She might not have the value of a mahogany Mojave clown, but she's awesome.
Yep. And by God, I mean, you show me a snake. You show me. Well, I'll just say, I mean, she's super OD spider.
Mm-hmm.
You show me that number of. You show me a super of anything that just thrown into one more gene that can do that.
Yep, you can't.
I don't think there is one because spider, I think, is one of the only ones that blows things out like that.
The new world destroyed it.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong. There's spiders with bad defects. We've had.
Oh, there is.
She
There
doesn't
is.
barely have any wobble. We've had some that, damn, they were not good. But I get it. It's they destroyed it.
Yeah. And the thing, like all the ones here for me, they're like I say they're perfect. If there's a wobble with them, I don't see it. My Orange Dream Bumblebee, he can stretch completely the whole way out towards the camera. He doesn't shake or anything. I mean, he's fine. All of them have been fine. I think it's just, you get this select few that, they have issues, and it is what it is.
It's all case circumstantial. It really is. Like, I can show you some bumblebees that are, whatever, not even bumblebees, just spiders that are just, holy shit, they're bad. And I can show you some that are like, wow, is that even a spider? If I didn't touch it, I wouldn't know. But it's what the market has made it. I think
I'm hoping that I'm hoping it comes back and people realize that it's not as bad as what it was made out to be.
Back to the original question the guy said, where does the market going? I do think it's going to spin around. I do think there's a lot of fool you. People are pushing their projects because they're invested. That's what anybody's going to do. Anybody's going to push a project invested because they got money invested. They have to sit there and say it's awesome.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of shit that I think moving forward that is not as cool as they're saying it is. And that's okay, man. Just use your eyes. Everybody online who's watching this, use your eyes. If it's freaking awesome, buy it.
Yep.
Buy it. If you don't like Sunset, don't buy it. If you don't like Monsoon, don't buy it. If you don't like Orange Dream, don't buy it. I don't care. Just use what the freak you think is awesome. Everybody who is watching this shit trying to move forward, if you think it's cool, somebody else, I promise you, will think it's awesome as well.
Yep. And exactly on that mindset too. I think I said this in one of my videos. I can't remember, but I'll use this for an example. If it came down to me selling Exantic and Ultramel, okay, I would be able to sell an Exantic like crazy just for my passion for the project. And Ultramel, I would be the worst salesman for because I just it's neat. I just don't get it. Like my eyes don't see it. I'm partially colorblind, so my eyes don't see it. But I would be the worst salesman to push an Ultramel onto somebody. I think, however, I would be the perfect person to push an Exantic on somebody.
What do you think our worst sales are?
Your worst sales? What? You broke up.
Recessive.
Your worst recessive. Oh, hell. In my opinion, what's the worst recessive?
And I think it's absolutely amazing. But baby, our worst sales, putting it out there for the public to see who comes up and buys this shit. What do you think our worst sale recessive would be?
I don't even know, dude.
Freaking albino and candy now. Can you believe that shit?
Albino and candy.
Bad ass shit that we make. It is albino and candy no. I will have this shit on tables for tables in a row.
And then we'll go to one show and they will all sell.
And
they'll just fly off.
Yep.
It is unbelievable to me because it is some of the baddest ass shit we make.
I was gonna say those albino, like, I think albino is one of those things where like it kind of fell by the wayside with a lot of people. I think.
Yep.
Like it's got, there's so many other recessives that have started to outshine some of the older ones, and people forgot about them.
Yep.
I think is what a lot of it boils down to, as much as it sucks to say.
And then when the right person sees it, they're in awe, just like I'm in awe when I make it. And
Yep.
I'm like, how did anybody else not see this? But it is the way. It's just how other people interpret stuff.
Yeah, it's beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yep.
Oh, 100%. And this is the truth. We make spider stuff, and we went to Hamburg. And honey, how many spiders we saw in one show?
7.
Like 7 to 10.
Oh, nice.
Spider thing, and that's all they sold, Jeremy. And I went, I don't think I know as much as I think I do. They all just flew off the table. I was like, every show, every person is different. And that's why I'm going to tell everybody watching this, do what you love. There's somebody else that will love it. I promise you. I promise you that. I don't care if it's black pastel, het red xanthics, Mojave, het red stripe. Somebody else will love it. That's why.
I totally agree.
Do what you guys love. Somebody will pick it up. Whether you think like, oh my God, I'm not going anywhere. Nobody's buying this shit. Somebody will. They will. I promise you.
Every show is a different crowd.
Yep.
You have to figure, and I do feel just here, we are saturated with shows.
This is my earthbound right here. She brings me back down to earth all the time. Because I look at her like, what the fuck? Why the fuck we didn't sell nothing? Ah! She's like, cut down. I know it's shush. I'm yelling. I'm doing explanation. I'm nuts. She's like, see how she's got to calm me down. And she's like, watch next show. And she is 100% right. She's right. She'll look at me like, spiders sell next show. I'm like, bullshit.
Out they go.
She's like, champagnes will sell next show. I'm like, bullshit. Boop. Go on.
You never know what the crowd is.
You never
Variety is always going to be your best friend. Yes, you can specialize in certain things, and that helps you. But variety is always going to be your friend.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because you figure. I mean, every show you're gonna have those the people that are just getting their first snake, or this, it's
100%.
always gonna be changing. They're gonna see something on a video that it's like, boom, I gotta have that.
Exactly.
GHI. Gotta have.
And without the pet people or your new people coming in, you don't have a hobby.
Well, your pet people turned to us. We were pet people at first. We are all pet people at first. And that's the other thing everybody wants to talk shit on pet people. We're all pet people at first. Somebody has to start somewhere.
Yep.
And everybody wants to talk shit on that pet person. Like, oh, they're just buying fucking $100 snakes. No. They're going to research that $100 snake, and they're going to look for a $300 snake. And next thing you know, look for a $600 snake. And that's the biggest issue I think a lot of freaking people coming up have. They give no respect to the pet people. Pet people were once us. Were once you.
Exactly.
Patrick Vaughn. Were once Balls Deep Paul Python. Were once Danny. Were once Infinite Paul. We were all pet people.
I love to go back and just say, never forget where you came from.
Never forget where you came from.
Regardless of how high up the ladder you have become, don't ever forget where you came from, because you literally always start somewhere.
Yes.
And It doesn't matter how you start, whether you start low end, you start high end. It doesn't matter. You start somewhere. You start with one.
Right.
And it literally
it grows from there.
And it's how you treat the pet people, as they call it, on whether they come back. I love teaching people how to, take care of an animal, how to take care of a snake. One of my biggest thing is kids. And I guess that comes down to because I was a kid with snakes and I see these kids and they're begging their mom and whatnot. I can have a conversation with a mom for 10 minutes and that kid will leave with a snake, whether it's from me or somebody else. That kid will leave with a snake. And that kid now becomes your future in this hobby.
The kid comes me. Somebody that never was into snakes, was only into cars. I was a car guy before snakes.
Oh, okay.
I'm a snake guy now. We all can adapt.
Yep. And once you get that, like you were saying, Christine, once you get that one kid hooked,
yep.
That, I mean, at some point, chances are they will come to you.
Yep.
You're going to have that one thing that catches their eye. And I mean,
so this one little girl went to buy her first snake. Now, if you follow us on Morph Market, I have a black pastel Mojave het clown, possible het ghost. She's up for sale. She is the meanest baby ball python we own. I own 2 large.
She's awesome though, man. You know the genetic power behind that.
Genetically, what? She's a banger. But your beginner breeders don't want her because she's so mean. And then your pet people don't want her because she's so mean. This one little girl walked up to the table and fell in love with her. Told her mom that was the snake she wanted. Moral, I couldn't sell her that snake because in one
I don't want her to get a bitch. She's a little girl, first of all. I have daughters.
It is a bad
it's bad juju.
Yeah, I mean, so then this little girl has a bad experience. She'll never come back.
Yep, that, and it'll scare her out of
out of the hobby. And then anybody
whether she bought off me, you, or anybody in the world, I don't want her to literally buy a ball python and be like, they're mean.
Yep.
And like generally, we know they're not mean. She's mean.
She's just got an attitude problem.
If you got her, Jeremy, you'd be like, genetic power wise, she's black pastel, Mojave, 100% het clown, 100% het ghost. She's a powerhouse.
Cause that's a nice snake for when it comes to breeding purposes.
You know that, but let me tell this to somebody that actually walked up the table and never even know a snake's name. Why do you give them the names? Why do they have names?
Yeah.
Well, literally, they don't understand. So literally, I'm not going to sell this snake to a little girl that going, why did you name them that? It's so cute. No, she's not cute. She's dumb to boot, and she's going to bite you.
She's going to lick you up, sweetie.
But honey, I got this little shit over here. She's a sweetheart. She's scared of her own shadow. She's literally $500 less than this girl is. But I'll take the beat. Because literally, I want this little girl to really understand what she's getting into.
Yep.
Moving forward, understand what it means to have a mean-ass snake, whatever. To understand what these ball pythons are, so I don't ruin her for the first experience ever. Somebody else might do that. They might be like, oh, it's a $500 sale. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one.
Damn right. Because literally, she might fall in love. She might have a huge future in her freaking arsenal. Go way past me, you, and everybody else.
Yep.
God bless her. But I'm not the one to freaking mess her up.
No, I agree. Yep.
What's
up, John? Good to see you, bro. Chris says he'll take her.
I have her, Chris. Dude, I showed her to you, you son of a bitch.
I asked earlier who made our logo. Her name is Becky Tilton, and she's from Tilted Art Studios.
Okay.
So
that's for somebody did ask that. I apologize whoever did ask that. I had it up there.
Information, you can message me and I'll send it to you.
Creative says you got to feed her more.
I don't even think that would help her. I really don't.
I've heard of some. I mean, it's just like anything. You know, the male head now. Like they have their own personalities.
Mhm.
You've just got some of those ones that have a major attitude issue, and that's just how they are.
A lot of babies come out nippy, and I like to explain it as it's the fight or flight mentality is what
Yep.
they have. Most of them do grow out of it. Some don't. And, no.
Some are just determined.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Because we kind of jumped around here a little bit on my sheet. We kind of went over some of this stuff. What are some of your favorite projects that you guys are working with right now?
So you asked that just at a perfect timing. My heart broke this week. I went for the Abyss, and I hit 2 Sumas, and not the GHI. I missed. I've been on that project for a while, and that's probably my next project. Like, I mastered the Gray Matter project, so now I want the Abyss, and of course I missed.
All right.
So the Abyss is what? Suma's
GHI.
GHI.
Suma
It's
GHI.
It's
Okay.
that black snake. Now, like I said, in the scheme of things, is that the pinnacle? Maybe not. But that's what Christine wants. She wants all black, all white, all black and white. That's her.
Yeah, I think that would be neat looking, though. I think that would be neat looking.
No different than the one you saw earlier that you loved, basically that camo looking thing. That's Christine. That's her thing. I love her to death for it. My thing is mahogany, blackhead, dark jeans, and this is where I'm heading with it. I want to take the darkest effing jeans you can get, and I want to jam orange dream, yellow belly, fire, freaking pastel, you name it, freaking light. I want to put them on top of it. I want to see what the hell it happens. I'm going to take darkest jeans, add the latest jeans, and see what the contrast is.
Yes.
DG, clown, pied, ghost. That is my, before I ever even own a ghost, pied, clown, DG, that was my dream. Now, like I said, the market has changed. It's done this, it's done that. And that's fine. I'm still chasing it, Jeremy. I'm freaking still going after mahogany, blackhead, GHI, black pastel. I love black pastel. It's my favorite jean, by the way, everybody, guys, in case anybody wants to know. Black pastel.
I'm starting to like black pastel.
It is my favorite across the board. Ghost, clown, freaking DG, freaking, you name it, black pastel is where it's at. And everybody's like, that's a common jean. No, it's not. Put it in with everything else and see what you come up with. You're going to be freaking majorly surprised.
I know. Well, I was telling you guys, I was talking to Nate about it. I think for that Bruce Wayne that I have from Danny, I want to get a black pastel, yellow belly, het clown at the very minimal.
Yeah.
Just to see
we made the
if
black
I can't
pastel.
prove out that red stripe that could be in that girl. Because if I do, I could hit a Pompeii, or I could hit a Pompeii Batman, which I think would be freaking awesome looking.
We made black pastel, clown, yellow belly this year. Killer.
Oh, man. I bet.
It's killer. It's killer. And like I said, you have blackhead on top of it. And if you like black pastel, get into that blackhead shit, dude. Because blackhead is just black pastel on steroids.
Who do you?
Okay.
Mahogany, same thing. It's a dark jean on steroids. That's why I went towards this stuff.
Matt says he has one that may be Trick as well. Oh, wow.
And Trick, and yeah, the Ball Python project, Matt, Trick is off the chart. You put that shit on top of this stuff, craziness.
Yeah. Well, see, Ken, you're saying about following JKR. Actually, dude, what really caught my eye with that whole concept was Dave Kaufman's video where he was showcasing was it JSA, where they made the Pompeii, but they had special on it, and the thing like glows orange. The thing is like out of this freaking world.
It is absolutely phenomenal. I saw that video.
Yeah. And the thing's out of this world, and seeing that snake, dude, is actually what made me think, okay, that would be badass to hit. Like, and Justin's Pompeii, don't get me wrong, is awesome. My jaw dropped with that snake when I saw it. But JSA's with the special is what kind of put the nail in the coffin for me, that I want to try to start working that project with the Batman stuff.
As a breeder, where do you take that? They already did it. Where do you take that? Where do you take that, Jeremy?
Exantic.
Exantic?
Yep.
Okay.
Throw Exantic into that, dude. And that would be, imagine the whites you would get.
Of course. Okay, back up off Exantic, because like I said, Exantic is just a more white version of that. Where would you take them more color-wise?
More color-wise, high-intensity Orange Dream.
Yeah.
I think that would make the oranges even more intense and make it glow a little bit more. Throw some DG into it on top of it.
It's a very good one. And I can't sit here and say no. You know,
Yellow belly. Well, it's already got yellow belly. I'm trying to think what else could add some more contrast to it. I'd almost be curious what GHI would do to it, adding some of that dark to it and the craziness that GHI brings into combos.
Where do you think I would head with that? Meeting us?
I think you would go with your maybe adding Blackhead into it, like you were just saying.
I would go Blackhead. And crazy enough as it sounds, how about Asphalt?
Oh,
just to see what that does. You've already seen what it did in his antics, and I don't think it's going to turn brown.
No.
Then you could turn around and freaking flip it totally on his head and go backwards with it with his antics.
See, all right. I like that answer because I didn't remotely think about the yellow belly and then the Asphalt mixing together on it until after you said it. I like the way you think, John. I like the way you think.
I got a lot of ideas. Like I said, we did this shit on budget, and we didn't really talk about that. You kind of said it, but we didn't talk about it in the group. We're painters, guys. I did this. Well, like I said, Jeremy talked about it a little bit because we talked to him off camera about this stuff. We're painters. We make decent money, you know what I mean? Painters. Paint a couple houses, whatever. I never had money to invest in very heavy end stuff, so I had to make my own heads. So basically, you take this stuff and you just progress with it.
Yep.
You take your freeway and you go, oh shit, I don't know if it's yellow belly or asphalt that hit. But you make your freaking heads and you go forward with it. With your Exantics or your Clown or your Bot or whatever you're doing. You keep back 3, you sell 2. You keep back 4, you sell 6. I don't care what your clutch is. That's how you progress. And that's what me and Christine have done since the beginning. And that's why you said you see all this stuff around us. It's all holdbacks, guys. Some of it sucks. Some of it's awesome. But we find out.
Like, you love looking at it no matter what. That's the thing.
I kept the best of what I thought was going to do. And that's what you all got to do unless you have tens of thousands of dollars to invest in all this bullshit that's being set out there. Redhead, freaking Sunset, Monsoon. You got that money, guys? Hey, we're not the guys that really to watch. We're entertaining, but we're not really the ones to give you advice. We're the advice for the people that literally work for a living, make X amount of dollars, and only can do so much. That's what we are.
I'm right there with you, too. You guys know we talked about all that.
Right?
Life likes to knock me down and let me get up to my knee and knock me back down again just to let me know it's still there.
We met a lot of people doing this, and people get to know me, and they're like, dude, you're nothing what you look like. You look mean. You look intimidating. You look like a motherfucker. I'm like, well, goddamn. So you're telling me I'm a USF fighter, whatever the fuck they called? Right, I'm fucking knocked down.
That's how Danny felt about you.
Christine looks the same. She's like, oh my god, she looks got bitch face. She's a sweetheart.
No, I love you guys. You guys are freaking great.
We'll literally talk to anybody about anything, man. Anything got to talk about. Though we started from the bottom, man. We came from nothing, and if I leave this world with nothing, as long as I got my pride, I don't care.
Yep,
that's it. I have a good time doing this shit. This shit is freaking awesome.
Oh hell yeah!
If I can
take it easy, bro.
If I can make enough money doing selling the feed, and we can keep going, we did enough.
See, that's the way. Like I just want everything just to pay for itself.
That's it.
Like I go to a show, as long as I sell enough to make the table rent, awesome. If I don't, oh well, I had fun.
Jeremy, no matter how big you get, because I know this YouTuber channel is going to blow up. I promise you that. I know this YouTuber channel is going to blow up. You keep that mentality, you're going to be gold for the rest of your life. I promise you that.
I appreciate it. Like, I don't see my mindset ever changing because, like, yes, I would like this to become more to where I can just quit my job and just do like YouTube and the snakes. That would be phenomenal. I'm hoping maybe 8 years, because I think I told you guys about this. Like 8 years, I would like that to happen. It doesn't, oh well. I'm still gonna love coming down here and doing what I'm doing now.
I guarantee we're still gonna be in contact in 8 years, and you're gonna be doing shit you never dreamed of in 8 years. But
I hope that's the case. I really do.
Because I think you're gonna be talking, dude. I got 50,000, 100,000 subscribers 8 years from now. I think I'm making Xantic freaking clown this 8 years from now. You stay who you are, Jeremy. You're gonna be a freaking gold mine. Because that's what we did.
I appreciate that.
That's what we did. No matter what I make, I can make clown pies. I can make freaking desert ghosts, Xantic Kryptons. I'm John. This is Christine. We started literally making spiders and freaking Mojaves and mystics and super Mojaves. That's who we are.
Yep.
Nice to meet you. What is your name? I promise you, 8 years from now, I will still be saying that same thing. I don't care what I'm making. I promised her literally when we started this isn't about this.
Yep.
This is because we loved it. And everybody watching, I promise you, this is who we'll be in 8 years. You will not look down our nose at nobody, and neither will you.
And I think that's the best way to be in this industry. Like, you gotta, like you guys said, you gotta remember where you came from. That's the big thing. You gotta remember where you came from.
We all came from somewhere, man. I looked up to somebody just like you did. Garrett DeMeyer, Justin Gabolka, Ralph Davis, everybody. I was like, holy shit. Look at these guys. And I met them all. I actually came in contact with all of them. The only one I didn't come in contact was Justin Gabolka yet, but I freaking came in contact with Kevin from Nerd. Shook his hand. Dave Kaufman. They're all just people like you and me. They're all just like you and me. We're all going to get there, man. You guys keep freaking doing your projects, you'll get there. 100%. Look at her face. She's like, she knows. She's about to fall asleep. One too many goddamn freaking. Got one too many of these motherfuckers. She's like,
no, I'm just ready to smack him in his side when he gets out of control.
Shit.
Nathan says he wants to see more of this season's hatchlings.
Mm.
She yelled at me for vaping. I picked my vape up because I've been drinking.
It's all good, dude. I don't care. Chris says he loves you. Nathan says he wants to see more of this season's hatchlings. You guys have any more hatchlings you want to show off? Or here's it. Let's do this even. Is there anything you guys have coming up for sale at your Rhode Island show that you want to show off that maybe people will want to come out and pick up?
So remember, if he shows anything that you guys do want, we will be in Rhode Island this weekend, and we will have a table at Hamburg, so we can have it that you can pick it up at Hamburg as well.
Nathan says he wants the good stuff, all the and not for sale stuff. Here, you guys got the snake cam to put up again?
Yep.
What?
Here, I had a subscriber ask me this one time, and how often do you guys give your females like a break, or do you just if they're gonna go, they're gonna go, and if they don't, they don't?
I think John's phone died.
My phone died?
Yes.
You gotta plug that bitch in.
So you gotta show it on there. Fuck.
All right. We're not equipped for this shit because we never did it. This is a mahogany.
No, let me put you up on the big screen.
Mahogany head clown hit does you guess. Freeway. This is a freeway from a highway freeway pairing. I gotta get a charger for the cam.
No, you're good. You're good. Get whatever you gotta get. No worries. So if anybody that's here in the chat still has any questions for John and Christine, make sure you guys drop them in the comments. I will do my best to see them. Sometimes you guys get the chat blowing off there, and I do miss them, so I do apologize ahead of time.
You have to do it on there. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna load.
Most of the stuff, Jeremy's in the other room.
Oh, that's pretty pod.
That's a pinstripe trick. Possible orange dream, possible yellow belly. I think it's just trick pinstripe personally.
That's like right there on the balance of too much white. I like low white stuff, but that's like right there on that line of just enough pattern. Just enough pattern.
I totally agree.
Ben Boogie wants to know if it's a boy or a girl.
That one's a girl. That one's a female.
Oh, look at that. That thing's like orange.
Light was washing it out.
That is a pinstripe yellow belly, possible cryptic, my fault, not Krypton, cryptic ultramel.
That thing's like orange, like orange. I like it.
Thank you. So that's one for sale. I'm not sure what the price tag's going to be on it, but we're going to put it in Morph Market soon.
There you go, Kent. That's right up your alley, dude. You always love your Ultramel stuff.
You got that back on?
I'm gonna.
This is a black pastel, pinstripe, yellow belly, possible cryptic head ultramel, or possible head ultramel.
That's pretty.
She is very, very.
Oh, hold on.
Yep. I'll remove it until you mute it. That way we don't have all the feedback.
Gotcha. We got it. That's head ultramel. She's 66%.
Charlie can answer everything now.
What did it say? You gotta go. Leopard clown, yellow belly.
Honestly, that there is nice looking.
female. She was possibly going to be a holdback, but we got so many holdbacks this year, she'll probably be let go. She's possible head clown or a head ghost. She is clown.
All right. You can tell Jeremy.
Leopard clowns are just so freaking nice looking. I'm right there with you, Rob. I couldn't afford the actual clown version, so I had to get the het version as well, dude. I'm right there with you. And the funny thing is, I had to trade. I traded Danny a whole bunch of stuff, plus a kidney.
So this is a really funky ass freaking Mojave clown, possible het ghost, aka hypo. I don't know what else is in it, but it's something because I have never seen Mojave ghost or Mojave clown put these dashes in the pattern.
That's nice looking. Yeah, the dashes are unique to it.
That's the first one we had like that. This is Mahogany Clown. It's a Mahogany Clown. I'm still trying.
Now, was that one of the ones you were yelling that you didn't want to make, and then you were so thankful, or was that before this one was made?
That was before this one, but
That was before.
But she is possible yellow belly. I'm not sure what happened, but she is Mahogany Clown or minimal. Possible hypo.
Oh, okay.
Her dad is one of the babies that came out of the he didn't want to make clutch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see her head. She's gorgeous.
I like the flaming going up on her sides. Like that, it really makes her stand out.
See the dark head?
Yep.
What do you got here?
Oh. You guys literally have everything, I think. I really think you guys do.
What else should we grab out of the living room?
I don't know. We got so many damn snakes. That's an orange dream, yellow belly, black pastel, possible cryptic, mean ass bitch, goddamn 66% head ultramel, motherfucker right there. That is. She's so mean.
She's Chad, yes, we're still going, bro. Come on, Chad. You know how this is. 3 hours, bro. 3 hours.
He said, damn, you're still going.
Yeah. Chad should know how this goes.
He's tired of our shit.
Nate says you guys have the best assortment in your collection.
We got some, like I said, we have A to Z. One look in. Orange Dream, Pinstripe, possible Enchi, Pied.
Oh, okay.
She's for sale. That's another girl.
That's really nice. Now, what do you think are some of the underrated genes out there?
Underrated?
Yeah.
The most underrated gene in both
different
is Cypress.
Cypress?
Yep. There's a Mexican black king snake.
There you go, Nathan. You need a replacement, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I think Cypress is the most underrated. I think Hidden Gene Woma is very underrated.
Okay. I know there's a couple people in here that love Hidden Gene Woma.
Yes, I think Hidden Gene Woma is majorly underrated. Lace is starting to get its due diligence, I think. Lace was underrated. Red Stripe is very underrated, but it's now starting to get very much traction with Justin. Spot Nose was the same way. God, man, there's so many. There's so many, guys. If you literally love your genetics, work them out and see what they do, and you will hit gold at the end of the road if you put them in the right stuff. I promise you. Like, this stuff all has an end game.
Yeah.
It really does. That is a Black Pastel Mojave 100% het clown.
50% het ghost.
I think she's 100%.
She's 50.
Is she 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that's mean. If anybody wants to buy her, she is up for sale. But she
she seems pretty calm there, Christine. I mean, that other one you guys had out there looked a little bit meaner than this one.
Don't let her trick you.
Nathan says this is like QVC for ball python breeders. No, we need to. And who was it? Scooter says that we need to have numbers 1 through 800 going across the bottom of the screen.
That's funny.
Oh, nice, Chad. Hidden Gene Woma Motley Clowns coming soon.
Yes. Hidden Gene Woma is another one I absolutely love. They don't get the respect they need, especially online. Hidden Gene Woma does some really outrageous stuff, especially in recessive combos. I think, Jeremy, I think all this stuff's going to come around. Is like I said, if you look at the trends, Red Stripe came out of nowhere, Spot Nose, Special.
Yeah.
People could put all this stuff out, and it's like, oh my God. How many genes are forgotten about that will get in the spotlight at some point?
Yep. There'll be that one combo. Somebody will throw an older gene into it, right, and it'll make that new combo shine, and all of a sudden everybody's going to remember it and want it again. Rob, for 4 easy payments at $359.99 you can have.
So here is a bamboo, possible black pastel, possible yellow belly, possible Krypton, Ultramel. We don't know what the hell are hitting this boy.
Now, he's not for sale, but it's just to show him off.
I was going to say, that's really neat. I like the, that, I almost want to say paradox, but I mean.
It is.
We're not sure what hitting him, Germ. Friggin', I don't know. So I'm waiting for him to get a little bit bigger to try to show his true colors. Christine's trying to straighten him out a little bit so people can see him. At minimal, he put bamboo Ultramel and black pastel. And he's, like I said, this camera I got going on right now is kind of making a lot of stuff really look dull. But he's very, very fluorescent. It's the only way I can describe it. Like, he's very bright in person.
He is in shed, and he is going to the bathroom.
I'm curious as to, like, you don't see a lot of bamboo out there. Like, I think bamboo is a very unique looking morph. And I would think that there'd be more people working with it, but there's not.
So here's bamboo black pastel clown.
See, I like that. That's pretty.
So we got a couple variants of it. That's the male. Like I said, you see he's getting some decent size compared to my hand. And he's very... But bamboo always keeps that certain tannish color. Kind of like we were talking about earlier with bamboo Batman. Or not bamboo Lesser Batman.
Yeah.
Keeps a very tannish color. So where do we go from here? I'm really not sure. To the back straight. So let me take him away.
Chad, bamboo is crazy dominant. You're right, dude.
It's very dominant.
Like, there's not a lot. I don't know if there's anything you can really throw it into that the bamboo doesn't basically control it.
Same thing. It's a lot lighter. Is a yellow belly.
Okay.
I'm not sure. She's a pretty decent sized girl. She's every bit of 800 grams.
That's beautiful, dude.
Thank you. And we're going to see what she does because I'm thinking about putting leopard to her, red stripe, yellow belly, something to see if we can break this pattern.
Yeah. Leopard, I don't know. I don't know if I try to, I'll be honest, I stay off of Morph Market a lot, so I don't get the I wants too much. Hanging out with everybody like you guys and Nathan and Danny and that and all of them. That's enough temptation going and seeing this stuff and knowing I have easy access to it. I don't need the temptation of Morph Market.
So that's her sister. Same thing. Bamboo color, blah, blah, blah. Black pastel. Darker than the other. I don't know. So I don't know what the future is for this girl.
What about acid? Has anybody ever thrown acid into bamboo? Because I would think that's got to blow the pattern out. Because acid kills the pattern on everything.
I had her. She's the rest in her collection. I gotta grab her. 0 acid in her collection.
Now, do you guys have any confusion or anything, or like nothing at all with that complex, or
No.
not complex, but
Nothing.
okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that.
Could you guess what that was?
Hell no, I can't even. I'm thinking something with Orange Dream.
Nope.
Well, I'm out of shots then already. I was just going with that the black outline and how clean it looked. I have no idea, John.
So that's a champagne black head, Enchi, pastel.
Oh, wow.
Ghost.
That thing's freaking nuts. I mean, I know Enchi brings into a lot of pattern into champagne, but wow, throw in the blackhead in there and just wow.
I was showing Nathan this last night, and he was talking about what happens when you introduce leopard or more Enchi into this complex. So we actually bring back pastel or back pattern.
Yeah.
For champagne. Because this guy here, he brought back a lot of pattern. How much more pattern can we get back into black, into basically champagne gene?
That's yeah. Because that's what I was talking to Kent about this the one time. If I was to get a champagne, it would have to have Enchi and leopard into it.
Yeah.
Just because of what it does with, as you know, it brings all that pattern back in and just it's nuts looking.
So
and then it has to be head hypo.
We have a leopard. What is she? Leopard GHI. Leopard GHI hypo. I was thinking about breeding back to him.
Oh, okay.
So see how much more pattern we can bring back into this little guy.
And the GHI, I would imagine, would just not like whatever pattern you bring back in would make it just go crazier.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah. So that's a direction for this guy. We'll see moving forward. I didn't know what I was going to do with him, but I want to see how much more pattern we can get across them.
Oh, yeah. Now, with how much you have there, that's freaking out of this world. That's awesome looking.
I appreciate it. Yeah, he's like I said, he's a blackhead, Enchi, pastel, possible Enchi, hypo.
No, he's not possible Enchi. Possible yellow.
Leopard or vanilla.
Vanilla.
Jesus Christ. See, this one freaking that Eagles game, guys. By the way, they won. So, you guys got happy John today. It would have been bad if it would have lost.
Everybody in the chat, if you have any questions for John and Christine, make sure you throw them out there because we're getting to that 11 o'clock point here, and we'll be shutting it down here in a little bit. I can't stay up too late tonight.
Is there anything in particular you want to see?
Does anybody else want to see anything in particular? I'm just in awe of everything, and I'm not going to lie. Like, I just love seeing whatever you guys want to pull out and show off.
Now, she's deep in shed, as you can see. Her belly's pink.
That's nice.
That is a blackhead purple passion.
Okay. I love the stripe. Yeah, all right, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan says, let's see more gray matter stuff.
You gotta pull out in bigger ones.
I'll show them this for this. This boy's in shed, but that's a super orange dream banana yellow belly.
Wow. I'm actually surprised it doesn't have more pattern.
Yeah, it's just literally just did the boop boop. And this is really orange out of shed. And this boy here is the lace yellow belly mahogany. Or no mahogany, my fault. Lace yellow belly head clown. I already showed mahogany.
Very nice, dude. Everybody that's still here, I just posted a link if you would like to go check out our YouTube Patreon and become a member. Check it out. It's got some really neat perks to it, and all the support's greatly appreciated. See, Nathan wants you to show off more gray matter stuff because he knows I'm eyeing up that one you showed off earlier, Christine. So he's trying to just seal the deal for you on it.
That's pastel flame matter. We don't know.
Oh, I love the white lips. That's
Yeah.
like that one that Sharon got from you guys that has the white lips on it.
Yeah, Sharon got some stuff. What's this?
I don't know. You had them on the table.
Yep. See, I knew exactly what Nathan's motives were. He even agrees.
She wants to stay shy. There, you can see her head.
That's really neat looking. I love how her head is.
She's not gray matter, but she'll be part of it. That is an 8-ball possible het pied girl who'll be put into the gray matter project. Huffman, they have red xanthics.
Nice. I love the freaking ringers. Chris says about Orange Dream Yellow Belly stuff. Paul wants to know if you have any Quake stuff.
No, we don't have any Quake stuff.
And Mint Boa says about pieds.
Got a lot of pied stuff.
Oh, look at that.
So this is what we believe to be, I'm not sure yet, because I still have to prove this thing out, a het red xanthics, black pastel or cinnamon, champagne matter. Possible het pied. So I have to see what this girl does.
That, even though it's only a pos het pied or a het pied, that thing looks freaking pied. That is badass.
Yeah, so I have to see what she does in the future. She's sitting about 800 grams. See what she does. She was from a het red Xanthics to a gray matter.
Nice.
So, like I said, I saw this. I'm not sure if she actually even hit pied at this point. But I want to see what this does in the future to try to get away from some of the kinking stuff with the black pastel supers and the cinnamon supers. Because I really dig this tannish, goldish, whatever's going on with her.
Honestly, it stands out, and then you add the black outline to it. It just it pops.
You got a gray matter over in that corner if you want to grab her. We've had our ups and downs with the gray matter stuff with kinking. Supers are just tough. So we're trying to take it in new directions with the Huffman and the Het Red. Jolt is another opportunity we might try forward with.
Here's another one.
That's another flame matter.
She's deep in shed.
Yeah, this was like the worst week to hit for shed, but you can get
I think people could probably use their imaginations though on it.
It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
But if she would sit still, there's her head. Again, she got the white nose.
I like that look. That's one thing I liked about Sharon's was the white nose and the white lips on it. It was really neat.
A lot of ours seem to hit the white nose.
Okay.
We have even some of like the black pastel champagnes. They even just hit the white nose.
Yeah. Matt wants to know, are you guys saving anything for your next visit on the show?
Yeah.
We have so much stuff that we didn't even show.
Say, if everybody, I mean, I'm sure this is kind of a no-brainer in my opinion, but who would like to see John and Christine come back on again?
That's just the eye candy stuff right there.
Oh, look at that.
That is a black pastel Candino. One of the most underrated morphs, in my opinion. They just glow.
Yeah, no, that does glow. I like that.
It just, like I said, and she's in shed. So imagine her out of shed. She just, yeah, I know. She's so mean.
Nathan wants to see you guys come back on.
So again,
PCF says any day.
this is just black pastel fire champagne.
Oh, wow.
And again, she has the white nose.
And look at the goldy yellow on her. Good grief.
Ghost, don't she? She's just like, what the hell? Again, people have seen special phantoms, but they haven't ever seen one to look like that. Look at
that's
this.
nuts looking.
Look at that head. That's what happens when you have black pastel black head. And I'm going to show you what the crystal looks like in a minute. And so that's a blackhead special phantom. That's it.
That's sharp.
But look at, like I said, they're so dark. Look at my hand next to it. It's just like, she's so dark.
What's up, Tyler? Everybody's agreeing you guys got to come back on for a part 2, and I agree with them.
So that's with Mojave's special blackhead.
I like the darker one the best, but I love the tones on this one.
This girl is
like the scales have a black. Each scale has like a black outline to it, which pops.
Right. It has an opaque. I don't know how to describe it. Like an opaque look to it. It's just. It's not the other one, but it's just different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine, like I said, red stripe, spot nose. You name all them jeans. You drop that into something like that, who knows what happens? And this is how this all begins for, like I said, for a lot of guys starting out, for a lot of guys that just have genes, just keep working them, guys, because you never know what's going to come out. That was a mistake. I made her. I was like, oh, okay.
So that's what that does.
Right. I was going for the whole yellow special Mojave shit, and like when Blackhead hit, I was like, wow.
All right. Well, it's a little bit after 11. Does anybody have more questions for John and Christine? If not, we'll wrap it up for tonight. And guys, I want to have you guys come back on again. I'm pretty sure everybody else wants to have you guys on. And also, are you guys setting up on Friday? I assume you guys are probably setting up Friday at Gettysburg, right?
Yes.
Okay. What I want to do, because I'm setting up, and I was going to try to get a couple people, do like a short little interview, maybe show off a couple of snakes, so that way I can post that video Friday night.
Okay.
In hopes that it'll maybe catch somebody's eye and even if it brings 1-2 people in through the gates after they've seen something that, hey, I want that. That's what I need. I want to try to pull that off. So I definitely wanted to hit you guys up for that if you're up for it.
Okay.
And we can talk about it and stuff, before then too. But I think I definitely got to get you guys on that one.
Definitely. Like I said, you guys got me all after an Eagles game, kind of in the head. So I was kind of all over the place. I might be able to be more leveled out.
You're good, John. You're good, bro. You're good. Tyler says he needs to get in contact with you guys. So, Tyler, their contact info is in the description down below, brother.
Dude, hit us up, man. I'll talk snakes with you all damn night and morning. Like I said, you can ask Nathan or anybody else in here. This is what we do. I mean, It is literally, it's a lifestyle at this point. Before, like I said, it was cars. We used to collect and sell Legos. We did that. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I just love where it's going forward. And to me, I just feel like we're just starting to hit our stride of finally hitting stuff we want to go forward.
Yeah.
She has her insane projects. I have mine, and we just.
Nathan says it better be an early night.
Better be an early night.
Or early in the night, I guess, whenever you talk to Tyler.
Early night. This guy. Nathan probably calling me after this shit. I'll wait for you.
Nathan's gonna be like, I need number this, number that, and number this.
That's the attitude we need. Thank you, man. Like I said, man, I just try to keep it real. Like I said, it's not about, like I said, a lot of shit that wins for us. We do this shit because we just freaking absolutely love it. And that's all there is to it.
Yep. I totally agree. I could not agree. Nathan says the list is ready.
Nathan's going to get some shit out of me this year. He already knows it. We already had a little conversation about some stuff, so you better stay tuned for some weird, crazy, wacky shit coming in the future.
I'm ready for it.
We're going to do a little collaboration, and it's going to be nuts. It's going to be nutty.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So that's going to be it for tonight's show. We're definitely going to get John and Christine back on because I think we could do another 3-hour live, hands down, no problem. Because I could come up with even more in-depth topics on different stuff. I didn't even hit everything I had written down, but hey, this was just an amazing live. So I thank you guys for coming on.
You're welcome.
It was a blast, and I told you guys it was 3 hours.
Thank you for everybody who tuned in all night.
We appreciate every one of you, man. You're all family. Like I said, anybody like tuned in for us tonight, you already know. It's freaking. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Same here. It's just you guys were amazing, and I told you 3 hours would go by and you wouldn't even realize it. I mean,
didn't. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
no,
know
it
it
went
shows
by.
like 20 snakes. We got 500 plus. Like,
We might have to do part 3 and 4 too.
it was a good time, Jared. Like I said, I'm very happy we decided to move forward to this. I know how it was in the beginning, like I said with you, and I was scared, and that's all there was to it. So
Matt wants to know if you guys have ever been on Snakes and the Fat Man.
nah, this is the first live we ever did, Matt. Like, I just I keep a lot of this stuff close to the vest. Like I said, and people, my friends know me. I get wild. Christine goes wild. She's like I said, she's very inverted. Like I said, with a lot of people, we get wild with friends, but other people, no, we haven't done nothing. I appreciate this opportunity, Jeremy. That's what I can say.
I'm thankful you guys came on. You guys are awesome. I love yous, and like, it's just awesome to be, around you guys and just be friends with you guys. In all honesty, it really is.
Yep.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Like
And same to you.
And everybody that tuned in, like I said, every one of you that tuned in that was one of our peoples and not our peoples, I look forward to meeting you. And take care, guys. Like that's all there is to it, man. That's what this is about.
Make sure you guys come out to the Gettysburg Reptile Expo.
Definitely come out and see us, man. Stop by. Say you saw this show. Boom. Guess what? 10%? 20%? I don't know. You just tell me what the hell happened, and I'll tell you a freaking sneak deal.
Oh, you hear that, guys?
It's the truth, too.
Better get ready.
You haven't been to the Gettysburg Reptile Expo, you're missing out.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Huge.
Chris said, "Pop that cherry."
So in the area.
Yep.
It really is. It's like I said, it's probably the best show I've been to so far.
Like I said, the promoters are gold. Like Joe has the heart of an angel. He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And a lot of the vendors we mess with, like I said, Nathan, you, freaking Matt, these guys are good people. Like, so come on out and see us, guys. You'll have a great time. Like I said, whether you want to buy some or not, man, come chat. I'll talk bullshit on with you all day.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Rob says he's gonna stop. He's gonna stop in at Gettysburg.
Hey, come on out, Rob. Make sure you let us know. Stop by.
Like Gettysburg.
He's popping his cherry.
He's popping his Gettysburg cherry. Okay.
Yeah.
Rob, I almost needed a translator for that start off there, bro. Must have the big thumb syndrome this late at night.
He said, "I smack my popping Gettysburg cherry in a month." Oh, I don't know.
Well, just smile and nod. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Rob or John, Christine, just stay on here for a second. Nathan says it's always a blast. This show is going to be a real blast, just because we're all, it's going to be fun, no doubt.
Yep. And like I said, for you, it's your first one. Get ready for a freak of the future, man. I can't wait to talk about this first one 5 years from now.
Dude, I'm excited. Dom's even coming. Dom's going to be there along with me, helping me.
Awesome.
So that's even a big thing for me, because it's going to help get him hopefully a little bit more into it.
We always got to look back for, and that goes for everybody here, man. You start somewhere, you look back. It's a good time.
Yeah. Good time with good friends. That's the big thing. Good times with good friends.
Exactly.
But all right, everybody, that's gonna be it. Next week is Brian Gundy, so do not miss that one as well. It's gonna be great to have a man that's literally basically a legend in our community. So definitely don't miss that. If you haven't already, hit that if I could speak, hit that subscribe button for me, and hit the thumbs up, please, as well, because all the likes helps gets these lives and these videos out into the algorithm, and I appreciate all the love and support. We'll catch you next time. This week's video is going to be clutch cutting of number 3, so make sure you check that out, because you get to see probably my most favorite snake I've produced so far in my 2 seasons. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. The thing's nuts. That's all I can say. So check it out. And we'll catch you next time, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, everybody.